I've got sound.
Oh, I need to now.
It's funny because like the one guy named Woody that like was in the stream the last time, he said to me that he thought that like it was purposeful that he couldn't hear me and that he was just trying to like decipher what was going on from the PCs, which is an interesting concept, but doesn't really work when you're just like it's mostly an encounter and I'm like saying shit that happens in the encounter and you don't know if it hits
There
or
was
The
less
misses.
DM is probably the worst person to not be
Yeah,
able to
yeah,
hear.
yeah. So classic me to do
It
that.
probably took me too long to realize, but I was like, we're just being silent a lot. And I was like, oh.
So you're streaming now?
I'm streaming now. Everyone else's audio should be fine. It's just mine was the issue, but I fixed it.
Crackling son of a bitch.
Scott, what would you say percentage-wise we are through the story?
Through this initial story,
I'm not sure how to differentiate from any other story. But
so like I pretty much like we've been working on this
progress,
initial campaign, yeah, like that, like has a specific beginning point and an end point, and you are probably about maybe 70%.
Oh damn, you're getting close to the calm.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be up to you guys if you want to continue in this world. Like we can past that, I can develop more story, and we can have your characters continue to live in this world and go on to do other things.
That's really cool. I wish it'd be cooler if you could like also like shift them.
That's up to you guys.
Like,
It'll be up to all you guys when when the initial storyline ends. Which obviously I'll let you know when it does. I'll just like carry on.
You're like, oh no, I need the TikTok.
Well, there'll be like an animation that shows like fireworks and stuff going on when we beat it.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay thousands of dollars to animate all your characters in this whole story.
The fact that we have like drawn versions of ourselves is fantastic. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a cool idea, and yeah, I mean, it would be great if we continued. I mean, I'm down to continue in this world.
Thank you.
You know, this was initially just supposed to be like a really short story.
I mean, you know, even in the same like quote unquote universe, our characters could venture outside of Sunrise Port to other destinations. Yeah, like not necessarily.
Olivia.
You know, there could be some technologically advanced city like miles away or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely a lot of room.
Twist with the same characters.
Yeah, I mean, you can already see that like there's obviously like animal people, which is there's like a certain like magic to that. So there's definitely like other parts of the universe that
you should be in bed.
Will be different.
Can you go back to bed?
Talking to Nick.
Please. Can you grab that monitor?
Is she going back up?
Lock Noah's door.
I think so. Go back to your room, please.
Because I'll say that and we'll go back to his room and then 4 seconds later.
She's gonna go up there and start crying.
Olivia, can you go back to bed? What's wrong?
Yeah, but I mean, at some age,
You need to go
it would be
pee?
inappropriate to lock his door.
You didn't go potty when I asked you to?
She went potty.
Or she went.
Alright, I'm coming.
Yeah, I mean, so you guys all, I will wait till Amy gets back to continue where we were, but you guys all leveled up to level 2, and some of you have some new abilities and whatnot. I don't know if you guys want to talk to each other about that.
What'd you guys get? What'd you do?
Oh yeah. Why is Amy never here when we talk about our powers?
It's okay.
I got just some upgrades on the stuff that I have, but also I got power cord.
Nice.
Damage 1d4 to single enemy. Damage for 1 action or for 2 actions. I can damage 2d4 to all creatures in a 10-foot cone.
Yeah. I
3
like it.
actions.
Cone.
Damage 2d4 to all creatures in a 30-foot cone. Enemies
You got
must
AoE.
15, 14.
I like it.
And
Well,
now
that's
I can do a performance check on my inspiring tune. I can't just do it.
You could.
That's okay.
That
I think you had to do that before.
It was
just
probably because it was too OP.
No, the performance check, it just helps you, like, helps it last an extra round.
Oh, right. Oh yeah, so if I do the performance check and it's good, then it can last 2 rounds.
Correct. Yeah.
Nice.
So either way, it works. Okay, cool.
I like it.
Nice.
So my wheels now don't take my AC down. I'm just gonna be fucking fast as fuck, boy.
That's fucking boy.
And I got a basically attack of opportunity, but it's a smack of opportunity. I may call it a whack of opportunity. You know, we're just gonna call it whatever we want. But anybody who comes within an adjacent square of me, I can, like, whether there's passing by or moving out of it, I can have an extra attack of opportunity.
Oh, nice.
Just as they walk by you, just whop with your stick.
Basically,
So
or
it's
if
like-
they're next to me and they decide to go somewhere else, I can still
Right.
get a,
So when they enter your range, you don't get that attack. It's only if they were in your range and then they move. So like if they move like adjacent to you still, then you get an attack. But when they enter it, you don't get an attack of opportunity. It's only like
Okay.
so they have to already be in a square that you're threatening, and then
Gotcha.
move from that square.
So for the most part, it is if they're moving past me.
If they try to move past you or something, or
Yeah.
like try
Or
to,
if they move away from me.
yeah, exactly. Then
Yeah.
you can
And is that diagonal or just the cardinal directions?
diagonal as well.
Okay, so all the 9 around.
Yep. You just get like a free attack on
8,
them.
8 around me. Cool. Who else?
Pickens.
Michael, what you got?
I can now shoot a dart out of my watch. Up to takes 1 action per shot, and I can do it up to 3 times per turn. And each one deals a D4 plus 1 damage.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
It's a
I want to do it twice an hour,
It's a guaranteed hit.
but it's
Rick,
guaranteed.
you're
Yeah.
becoming, Rick, you are becoming quite the James Bond of.
I do have a lot of watch abilities. And speaking of which, my little hand actually has like all kinds of cool things it can do.
Not the little.
Probably because I was complaining about it last time. But now it can disarm, shove, or trip a target.
Disarm. I like
But the
this.
enemy gets
I'm really waiting for
save.
like snippets from Scary Movie to come in where he's like,
You're gonna be like,
"It's up your hand."
yeah.
You can't see it.
That's pretty much what it is.
It doesn't look super great if it's really close to that area.
I'm looking at
My how it's made is now 3 actions.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to be utilizing that more because that makes it seem pretty powerful to take 3 actions to use it. So again, you craft and use an improvised weapon, and the stats depend on what is crafted. So I guess the only limit is my imagination. I just need to stretch my imagination to think of things I could build with what's around me.
Yeah, and keep in mind that you could also use that ability outside of battle. You know, if you're trying to solve a problem or something, you know, because there's no limit to the number of actions you can take outside of battle. So,
Okay. And then I have a new ability, Shocking Discovery, which is 2 actions and 2d6 dice of damage. Right? Yeah, 2d6 to every creature within 5 feet. The creatures must make a 17 reflex save, and well, basically something happened to me when I got hit by lightning, and now I get to shoot lightning out of my I don't know
Oh, you're
You're
fully
welcome.
charged.
my limbs.
Your fingers
welcome.
use your reactor.
Yeah.
however you want to flavor it, that
Go
electricity,
back to,
the electricity did something to you.
15 or something.
It's,
I think what you're trying to say is thank you.
Amy,
My
would you
extra
Yeah, thanks, Arnie.
You're welcome.
I don't
No,
know. Ben charged me up.
Whose
by
satchel
using
was it?
shield.
Wasn't it?
It was
it was Vince's special.
Vince's
Oh, Vince-
satchel. I
Vince's
tossed
satchel.
it.
It's sad.
Oh, that's right.
She tossed at you with like she hurled it at you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't hurl it.
With vigor.
You're strong.
that
It was
that
like
hurt
a
really
here you go,
bad.
buddy.
You don't
That hurt
need-
really bad, and I couldn't hear anything for a while. And even though I have this ability, I'm still a little bit sour about you not even giving me a heads up that you're throwing something at my face.
It wasn't at your face. I'll pay your medical bills.
But that comment
It's all good.
in the Discord, the rat guts are right here, Ruby. Why do you want
Yeah,
them?
that was hilarious.
I was cracking up for such a long
I was so sad that didn't happen like on a
When
stream.
I said, hey, Ruger, I said, hey,
Oh, the rat
Slate,
guts.
is there
Yeah.
anything?
Rat
Did
guts.
you put the satchel in your inventory? Gestures wildly, and he's the thing about the rat guts.
That was
And you
so
said
funny.
what to you twice before that.
I didn't get it at first. I wasn't picking up on it at first. I'm strong. I'm not strong.
And then Amy.
You're
got
like,
it.
is it in your inventory? And I'm like, I got him right here. Why?
I have sudden charge. It's 2 actions. I can take 2 move actions and then attack.
Ooh.
So it's
Is that a whole turn, basically?
There's 2 actions.
no, it's 2 actions. So I still have an action after.
So it's like a
that.
it's
I
like
can
a
move
free
twice
move.
and attack, and then I can attack again or move again if I want.
Okay. Yeah. So we are up
And
to
to wait.
date on all of your new. Suddenly, you feel this like power like go through you, and you can do all these new things.
Was
I
it
have
briefcase?
power.
So last we left off, you were you're still in the throne room of the Underking, who's dead. His body's right there. Baxter's there. Carl and Jimmy and Cindy and the fuck is his name? Harland are there. And so yeah, it's up to you guys. It's Woody. You can hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were saying something last time.
And yeah, so you guys are in the room, and I don't know if you guys.
Can I just like, hey Jimmy?
You say, hey, Jimmy.
Yes.
I'm really sorry that we got you all mixed up in this. I was just trying to do something nice for letting us taxi over to the concert.
Just had to take a break.
I've found myself in worse trouble before.
Oh, excuse me, Jimmy.
Do you know anything about Geordie Blackhouse?
I try not to get mixed up in politics.
Sounds about right.
That doesn't answer the question.
I don't blame you.
You try not to, but does that
I
mean
would
that
like
you
to
don't?
accept
Or
Yeah, so I'm sorry, I don't know what you guys want to do now. You're in the room,
Should
and
we try and get out of here? Maybe figure out who this kid belongs to? Return her to her home?
can we loot the room?
Was it a sponge kid?
you I mean you got the. I'm trying to remember. So let's see.
We have a hatchet.
Amy picked up the hatchet, but what did you do with it?
I have it.
You have it
I
still.
have crocodile teeth, and I gave one to Amy. I mean, Ruby.
Someone
I have
stole
the hatchet
the crown,
and I
too.
have the tooth. I gave the crown to Baxter to give to Arnie's wife as a condolences.
Yes, I remember that was the
Since I
last
killed- since I
half hour
murdered her
of
husband.
last session. Okay, yeah, I mean, there's not really much else in the room to loot.
Can we go to the back through the back door?
No, it's you. I mean, you can look at it if you'd like to
Think
make a perception check. You can,
close to it.
Sure.
but it looks like it's just kind of like a board.
I did a 15.
Okay, so it's just like you can see like an archway of skulls, and inside the skulls is just like solid wood. It's not really a door. You can tap on it, and it just feels like solid wall behind it. It's more of a decoration than an actual door. So there's only one exit, and it's the way you came in.
Is that door still locked from before, or
I don't know.
Can we check?
I mean, it's just a door.
You could literally pull the handle on it.
Yeah, let's just open. I opened the door.
Okay. It's fine. It's open. Yeah.
So why did we just do before instead of fighting that guy?
Okay, so I'm going to ask Cindy if she knows how to get to her house. She knows how to get home.
Okay, ask her.
Yeah.
Yo, Cindy.
Cindy, do you know how to get home from here?
Yeah, take I-95.
Hey, Scott, can you bring up the map of where we are on the stream?
Well, if you leave the room, then there isn't really a map.
Okay.
But this is the room. I brought the room up. So as Amy was saying, there's the archway of skulls, but that's just a piece of wood. There's no door there, and there's only one exit. So you guys are all exiting, and you're asking Cindy if she knows how to get home. She says, "I don't know. Mommy was at the concert."
I'm probably dead.
Does that mean you were at the
Where's
concert as
Daddy?
well?
Did you ask where's Daddy?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you have a daddy?
Where's your daddy?
I
What does
don't
he do?
remember.
Okay, cool.
Doesn't remember if she has a daddy.
How she got here?
This Cindy is shifty. I don't like her.
You remember? I mean, from last time we played, she did mention that she doesn't know
Her
anything.
mom
about
is
her
a
father.
cook.
And her mother
Oh yeah,
is
her
a cook.
cook and she was at the concert.
I think
Wasn't
You
that
think
the
it's the
lady,
fish
the
fry
fish
lady?
fry lady who
Yeah,
ran?
Is her mom the fish fry lady?
Didn't she run away?
She did run away.
okay. Well, let's go back the way we came, over the rooftops and back through the metro.
Over the rooftops and through the woods.
You had to
Yeah.
go back through the Weeping City.
Oh wait, bye Dexter.
What?
I assume Dexter's not going to follow us.
Bye, or can Dexter lead us out?
He's gonna hang.
No,
back,
he's
so
hanging
we'll-
by Artie's body.
Okay.
He's got to clean up the mess that everyone.
I'm gonna give Dexter my number so that.
Ooh, get a girl.
Okay. Yeah.
No, because I told him I'd help him build things that need building.
Hey, so the Weeping City is probably somewhat in disarray without a king. Should we hang around and see what we can learn while we're here?
I don't think so. I don't think
You don't
that's
think it's important to the storyline?
I mean,
I think-
Dexter may even put the crown on his own head and just claim it.
now that he's got it.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
like,
just
"What's
wondering
my
if
favorite?"
on our way out, if
He didn't
we
seem
should
like
be
he'd want
trying
that.
to explore anywhere or meet anybody or learn anything on our way out.
Okay, can we
So-
make a perception check as
Yeah.
we're walking the street?
I can just tell you what's happening. Yeah, I mean, you're literally walking through. So, the people in the Weeping City can obviously hear the scuffle that happened in the third room. So mostly everyone, actually, let's say everyone, has locked themselves inside their homes. You can still hear baby crying
Classic
and
baby.
a mother.
But
saying,
it's pretty much deserted streets. On
Yeah,
a
it's
walk out.
deserted. Yeah, there's just like a little bit of it's just like wet on the ground and yeah, the homes are all they're all on either side. All the doors are closed, and you get the feeling that they're locked and people are just hiding. Yeah,
So we
they're
could
not.
probably just leave. We don't have to go over the rooftops. We could probably just skedaddle.
Yeah, that's fine. I
Are
whisper
there any subways coming
Uh,
in the near
every
future?
time we pass the door. Sorry about it. We didn't mean to cause a disturbance.
I mean, you don't see one. at
I
the
would
moment.
know.
You would know. I mean, you know
I
their
would
schedule.
know. I use my knowledge to know.
I mean, you can just start
Yeah.
walking.
Hey, Rick, when's the next
I
train?
can just say that and the answer is no.
Well, if you want to actually check to see if a train is coming, you have to roll lore.
Oh, I will roll it just because I can. Let's see. The
It's
20.
interesting that he has to roll lore, but I feel like Rick's character would instinctively have it memorized and like there would be no effort whatsoever. He would know exactly. Like, if we know what time it is, he knows when the train's coming.
I got a 24. So
Yeah.
Nice.
To the best of your knowledge, there's no train coming. There's no sign of that. You guys also
we can't catch one either.
last time you guys also like shut off the rail.
True.
So even if a train is coming, it's not going to make it very far.
Should we turn the rail back on?
It was kind of like ominous electrical power, wasn't it? It wasn't just like
The control panel was just an emergency stop. It didn't have an on-off switch.
Yeah. So I mean, you guys can go down if you want to walk back down the subway line.
When I threw the satchel to sleep.
Or maybe we should walk back towards the hole to get back out.
Yeah, you guys can walk through back the tunnel towards the.
Yeah, I say we come out the way we came.
The tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys.
Like if she was at the concert, her mom might be looking for her.
So you make it back to the tunnel of the Rat's Dug. Now you can see light shining down. So it's now the next morning. You can see light coming down from the surface. Okay, so you guys going back up?
Yeah, I gingerly toss everyone up the hill.
Yeah, toss us.
That's fine. We'll say that it's slanted enough that you guys can easily assist each other up. So you make it back to the surface. It is the next morning. You see there's now law enforcement everywhere. Flashing blue and red lights irritate you guys, like your eyes, because you've been in the dark. All around you, police have set up barriers and like police tape. You're literally standing in the middle of a crime scene, where like samples of like rat fur and blood and stuff is being sampled, taken by various.
Don't show them the rat guts.
Investigators. There's news reporters surrounding the area describing the massacre that's occurred. You see Jimmy lights a cigarette, takes a puff, and says, well, that's one of the more eventful evenings that I've had as of late. Thanks so much for the ticket. And he walks off. He walks right through the police tape. He just like lets it hit him, and it just like falls like around him. And he walks off back towards his boat.
I love Jimmy.
A cop walks up to you guys and says...
Somehow it's starting to feel like it's a bad idea to have come out exactly the way we came.
I think we were meant to, though. Okay, a cop walks up.
To you guys, says, "Excuse me, this is an active crime scene. Did you just come out of the fucking hole?"
Yeah, we were stuck in there all night. We just came to and climbed out. What's going on?
He looks down. He looks down and he sees that you guys have tracked mud and footprints all over the crime scene, and he's like, "Oh fuck! Can you guys get the fuck out of the way, please? Just move." And he kind of like shuffles you out of the taped area.
Oh, okay. Cool. Okay.
Bye. Sorry.
It's too much has gone on for him to further question you.
Get out of this police.
Are we still at the he shuffled us out of the crime scene?
Just out of the crime scene. So like out of the immediate like crime scene. Obviously, like there's a lot of so like you're out of like the amphitheater area, like where the seating and stuff is. Like back.
We're like more on the lawn.
More towards the lawn, yeah, because there is a lot of rubble still and stuff. Like fallen columns are still there. Because obviously it's just the next morning.
Can we do a perception check on the area, or maybe on the fish fry stand, since that's where we think that the kid is connected to?
Yeah. I mean, you can. I mean,
who's with us?
We're the police officer? No, we don't want to.
I got a 16.
16. Okay. Yeah. So like I said, there's literally news reporters everywhere. You see Chaz. Chaz is there, so he's alive.
Hey, Chaz.
Chaz.
Crazy night.
He's talking to a reporter, so he doesn't really pay any attention. The Cindy catches wind of the fish fry stand and like runs over to it. So you get this feeling that this is her mother, is the woman that was running the fish fry stand.
Knew it.
But the mother's not there, so like you see a cop go over to her and kind of talk to her for a second, get down on one knee, and they're out of earshot for you. And then like the cop kind of escorts her off. You're assuming to take her home.
Mike,
What?
did your AC just come on?
No, it's not me. I hear that on my end.
Yeah, what is that?
It's either the Oasis or it's one of you.
I definitely hear it this time, which I usually there you go.
Oh, there it is.
It's the Oasis.
What is it?
It's gone now.
What the heck?
It stopped. That's so bizarre.
That's super weird.
It sounded ominous.
I still didn't expect that to
It
go
was
away.
like it was.
I thought that was the noise of us getting close to the fish stand.
The oil.
No,
Yeah.
the policeman kind of takes Cindy off, like you assume to take her home, or to like
She doesn't say bye.
Bye, Cindy.
she waves to you, to Lucy as you guys hold off. She's not super happy with Ruby at the moment because she tried to kill her.
I tried to kill her. When did I try to kill her?
You blew up.
You
blew
threw
up
the
that.
satchel, which exploded, and Cindy took damage.
She's 3. She doesn't.
Yeah,
know
she
you.
only has 3 HP.
She's got
How old is she?
3.
3.
Quit it! Hurts my ears.
I say, do you guys want to, you had your hand today?
Oh man,
I sure haven't.
you guys, so you see Chaz is being interviewed by a newswoman in a burgundy power suit. She's got a short brown bob cut and she's got sharp red lipstick. You hear Chaz say, yeah, like, I was on the phone with my dad because security at the front gate was, like, having a hard time keeping up with some of these folks in line. And then there was, like, this big boom by the stage. And I was like, yo, I'm not freaking, like, stoked for that, man. And the reporter says, you heard it here first. Hundreds dead at the Far Hollow amphitheater. And it's in my opinion, that no one was stoked for the events that transpired last night. The reporter catches wind of you guys and walks over and says, excuse me, Jamie Kemp with Sunrise City News. Were you here last night during the massacre? And she sticks the microphone kind of in front of you guys.
Yeah, we were here.
Is there anything you could tell us?
I don't want to do it.
There's also
I'll
a
do
camera
it.
pointed at you, just so you know.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Lucy, and I'm like, you decided to talk to the reporters.
Can
Okay.
I just say, hey, we were at the show of our favorite band, getting down to some tunes, and then giant rat people showed up.
Rat people.
You can't make it up.
And we killed them.
No, don't say that, Slate. And they...
Wait.
Why not?
What?
I don't know that we should be doing this on live.
We've just been told that rat people attacked the local concert last night. Any other comments?
No further comments at this time.
We're all pretty shaken up about what happened. We just
I think
wanna
she
go
hit her
home
head.
and get a shower, and
She must be confused. There was just a loud boom, and we just came to.
I want to hear more about these rat people.
I can confirm that we were not stoked.
Oscar feel a great welling up inside of wanting to just tell the reporters exactly what we
Can
did.
I do a perception check on this chick?
Yeah.
Isn't she being opposed
reporter.
to...
Don't.
What
For
Are
the
you
sake
the
of
daughter?
story-
Are you the daughter of Haley Kemp running for council president?
We are live here. Haley is my sister,
Oh, Haley's your sister.
but maybe we can talk about that later. Well, you heard it here, folks. A concert was had, but things turned bad. Back to you
I
in the
wanna
studio.
do a perception check on her.
All right, and the camera's cut off, and she's like, "Mike, is any of that usable?" You do a perception check on her.
I think someone should do a perception check on
Yeah,
her.
anyone can do a perception check on her. Be like,
I did not do well.
I have 14.
7.
I I have a 22.
22. I mean,
Rolls are on point tonight.
you just kind of are trying to get a vibe check from her.
Yeah.
So she is a local reporter with the Sunrise City News. She is Haley Kemp's sister. Haley is the one running for county council president, as well as Jordy Blackhouse. You don't get a bad vibe from her. She kind of is a pretty straight shooter. She's a journalist, so she tries to have integrity. As far as you can tell, it doesn't seem to have her own agenda when it comes to reporting.
Agenda.
I don't think there's anything wrong with mentioning the rat people without getting too deep into the whole Leaping City.
I mean, she is.
I just feel like if they go down into the hole and investigate, it could put all those families at risk of danger.
That's probably
Yeah, I
fair.
guess
Help
like
them.
we don't.
Or
we
it
don't.
could help us take Jordy Blackhouse down.
I don't know that we want the authorities to upset the entire Weeping City and all those people who are just trying to survive down there. I don't think we want to become
That's
the
why we don't
enemy
want to.
of
I don't want to.
Also, if anyone wants to make like a history check, I don't know if anyone's really strong in that.
Yes, that is one of my proficiencies. I would like to.
I'll invite you to make a history check.
I would like to make a
Please
history check.
invite us to do more things. 'Cause I don't know what to do without being led.
20. It's just my roll plus my skill, right?
Right.
So 20.
Yeah. So you kind of you know about Sunrise Port that Far Hollow, if you recall, is a very like weird place, very very buried in a lot of just like weird happenings, and like people claim that they've seen aliens and all kinds of weird shit. So hearing about rat people might not be as weird to them as you would think. A lot of people believe in conspiracy theories in Far Hollow. So yeah, this is not out of the ordinary of something that they would hear when it comes to that particular area of the city.
I still don't think we should probably do it.
So I wanted to talk to this reporter off camera
Okay.
and just tell her everything that happened. So not for just the public to know, but I
Why
want
do you
to.
want to tell her everything? Why don't you ask if we can get a meeting with her sister and figure out what she's about? Because I think the information we have is useful, obviously, to take down Jordy Blackhouse, but I don't know if we should just go to the first person we see and
Why
help.
is Jordy Blackhouse bad? I mean, I know he changed the people into animal people,
Yeah, and he was
That's
just
bad.
all around bad vibes.
and that sounds bad.
You don't know for sure.
But like, I don't think we need to go to a reporter and tell the reporter everything that's going on, because they will have like a obligation to tell everyone about it.
Yeah.
So the reporter, while you guys are thinking about this, the reporter gets the feeling that Slate might have more words to say. So she hands you
Ask her about her sister.
She hands you a business card and says,
Okay,
if you want to talk,
pocket.
yeah, if you want to talk, then just give me a call.
Yeah, thanks. What was your name again?
Fuck, what's my fucking name? Jamie Kempf. Jamie.
Jamie?
How's that? Can you spell that for me?
Jamie.
KEMF or
KEMPF, sorry.
Yeah.
KMPF. Kempf.
Got it.
Yeah, so I mean, it's up to you guys if you want to do anything else with the reporter.
Are there any other reporters there that we might of note?
We should talk to Chaz, yeah?
You get, I mean,
I don't know. He just seems like kind of a.
He's like, bro.
Who's bro?
He ran away and
Oh.
came back. No. I mean, if you want to talk to him, talk to him.
He seems like a cool dude. He doesn't seem someone that is going to have valuable information, I don't think.
I wrote down that his dad is important. I don't remember.
Can I make just like a perception check of other people that are in the area?
Sure.
Yeah,
God damn it.
if your dad's important, then it might be worth talking to.
13.
13. Okay, yeah. I mean, you can look around, and it's pretty easy to see who's here, which is mostly cops that don't want to talk to you, and Jamie has obviously already talked to you, and her cameraman Mike, and Chaz is kind of there, kind of just like wandering around, not really sure where to
Chaz.
go.
Where did Harlan go?
Harlan is kind of just like wandered off. Um, yeah, he's too cool for school, so he didn't give a shit.
I would
Goodbye.
like to go up to Chaz and see how he's doing. Offer him some coffee or something.
Okay, yeah. What do you say to it, Chess? He's
Ask him if
available
he's
to talk to.
Chaz, I'm so happy to see you and that you're okay.
Oh, you guys are all right. Oh, Ruby and friends. Sorry, I don't really remember all your names, but I'm glad to see that you guys are okay. Yeah. I'm looking for my dad. I haven't seen him since I was on the phone with him earlier. But he should be fine. He wasn't here anyway, so don't worry about him if that's what you were doing. Yeah, I mean, crazy stuff that happened.
Yeah.
I want to find out more about his dad. I don't know how to ask that.
Who is his dad?
You
Like-
just ask him.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Well,
Where did your dad go the night?
Tell me more about your dad, Chaz.
my dad, his name's Phil. He owns this whole, what was this masterpiece of an amphitheater, but now I mean he's got the money to fix it up. It's just it's gonna take some time. It's kind of a pain to set this all up the first time, and now he's gonna have to go through it again. Hopefully, like Ruby, we can use your services to build some stuff. I'll bring it back up. I'll still hook you up with those free tickets.
I like reading your notes. I want to read.
This type of event it has never happened before, at least not that I know of. So so my dad, he's probably at home back in his high rise. He doesn't really attend these things. He's really more of just like a money guy.
Did he know anything about where you guys built the venue, like over top of? Like, was there any kind of protest about where it's being built?
Not that I knew about. No, as far as I know, there's no issues when we built it here. It's just kind of just like a flat grass area, and we dug out the amphitheater area. I didn't do it, but we hired people to do it, but it didn't seem like it was an important piece of land.
It doesn't seem like the
Yeah, I don't think he
underling
knows, I
people were letting people know about their buildings. See what they were doing.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's gonna have any more information. for us.
Listen, I'm glad you guys are okay. I've really gotta get going because,
Yeah, just
Coming up.
hit me up. I'll
you
help
got
out.
it. Yeah, I'll give you a call when we need you. And you feel free to call me if you need anything from me.
Okay, we'll do.
All right. And he wanders off. He leaves the place.
All right, do we go to bed?
Yeah. So we're kind of entering like a period of like downtime. So you guys can all go home and go to sleep if you want, just to kind of recover and or you decide
After that, we probably
I
more
need
than
to
anything.
shower. Also, what day of the week is it?
It
It's
is
Thursday.
now Thursday.
Okay. Yeah, I say we all go home, shower, sleep, regroup, and meet up at the cafe
For like
at like
dinner time.
I would say, what time is it, Rick?
This is the following like period of time that we're gonna go through is gonna be pretty loose in terms of days and stuff. So don't worry too much about that, like what time of day it is and stuff.
Okay, let's
I mean,
just
it's
meet
morning.
up at the cafe.
Tomorrow?
I gotta be there to open it up anyway, so let's just meet up at the cafe whenever we're rested and ready to go.
Cool. So
So you all
Sweet.
go home.
Sounds
Okay.
good.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys all go home and like fully rest up, and if you want to go back to the cafe,
We have to roll to sleep.
No, you can just sleep. It's fine.
Yeah, maybe the next morning or whatever, we meet up at the cafe.
For coffee.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Do you have any breakfast bagels by chance?
I got muffins.
So you guys are at the
Oh,
cafe
I
the next day.
I
Yeah.
cafe.
All right, so you're at the cafe. Yeah. I guess you guys have been there for a few minutes now. Carl is also there. He decided
Lucy,
to.
I know you're probably still exhausted, but can I please have a big old cup of hot coffee?
Heck yeah.
Carl.
Black roast.
Yeah, or medium roast, whichever you got. It's fine.
Carl comes to you guys. So you guys are all kind of gathered in the various furniture and stuff, drinking your coffee and eating your breakfast. And he just like, hey, he says, hey, how are you guys doing?
What? How to
Maybe
use
I mean, last night was crazy. I went home and cleaned my sledgehammer, cleaned Sledgy up, and
Sledgy.
went right to bed.
Slept all day and all night, huh? Yeah, we never really got a chance to talk about it, but fucking Jordy Blackhouse has something to do with this? I was gonna vote for that motherfucker.
Yeah, I can't believe that. Like, what? Like he stabs them with some kind of like in the belly with some kind of sword, and then they turn into animals.
Wait, what?
Were you awake or anything when all that was being discussed in the room, or you might have been distracted by all the torture?
Yeah, torture is one of those things. I don't remember them talking about that at all while I was in there, but
Maybe Baxter told us that before we went in.
He did. That's exactly
it was
what happened.
Baxter that told us that. It was before we got there. Sorry.
So the people who
Baxter.
were changed into anthropomorphic people were stabbed by the Therian blade. With the Therian blade.
The Therian blade.
Sounds like some Game of Thrones kind of shit.
And you're saying Jordy Blackhouse has this blade?
There's according to Baxter, he's the one that stabbed him with it.
Oh my god! Fuck that guy.
Sounds like.
Real though.
So we know that he's got a meeting going on next Wednesday. Can we he's running for city council president in Gloomside, right? So should we go to Gloomside and kind of like look around and ask people about it, or
just a brief pause? The meeting is not in Gloomside. The meeting is in Pearlfield, where the council chambers is.
Oh, okay. Can we possibly can one of the images that pop up be the map?
Yes.
During the stream?
We still have like 5 days, so we can. Is there a hotel we can stay at?
We have to do something about this Jordy Blackhouse because
We have to at least figure
I
out.
don't want to approach it. I want to kind of do some investigating.
You wanna investigate Jordy Blackhouse
somewhere. Yes.
You gotta find him.
Well, you do have to find him.
So we were in Far Hollow.
The reporter might have had something to say about Jordy Blackhouse.
The downtown area into Gloomside.
So,
Hey, I got an idea. Sorry to interrupt.
No, good.
Well, the reporter might know some inside scoop on Jordy Blackhouse. If I were to meet with her, I could try and pull information from her out of Jordy Blackhouse while loosely mentioning that he might be connected to what happened at the amphitheater.
Should we?
If you want to call her.
Check
Call her and invite her to the cafe.
Yeah, that's on the map. I feel like maybe we should.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a spoiler. I didn't realize that I exported the image with Blackhouse Manor on there. But
never mind, I forgot about it.
Obviously, he has a home in
Hate to see it.
Brofield.
All right, so question the reporter then.
You could call the reporter if you like. Want to talk to her?
Okay.
Sure. I call up.
You gotta be really careful because we don't want.
Well, everyone will be there, right? So We
You don't
can
know that her
keep
sister
each
is.
other in check with the
Yeah, but
information.
before you call, like, I'm assuming we're all sitting around the coffee shop and you're about to call her.
Yeah.
I
So
just
I'm
don't think
thinking
that
about.
you should mention the Weeping City
Yeah, don't mention anything over the phone.
and all the people that live there, and
No,
that
I'm
we
not
got
gonna.
there through the hole.
No,
I agree.
I'm not going. I completely agree with you,
I think you
Ruby.
should
I'm
ask
not gonna.
her about her sister and if she knows anything about Jordy Blackhouse. Don't say anything over the phone. Just have her come to the cafe so we can all kind of
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm calling her to
try to learn what she knows.
see if she wants to get together and talk.
And if she doesn't know anything, then hey.
Peace out.
So you call her. What exactly do you say to her, like to try to get her to come to the cafe?
Says, hey girl.
Hey, I was wondering if you wanted to talk more
You say
about
hello.
what?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so I call.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, I thought I was still talking about calling her and saying what I was going to say. So I call
Yep.
Jamie Kemp.
Jamie
And I'm
Kemp.
like, hey, Jamie.
Hello.
Hi. This is Slate.
Hello, Slate.
Hey, you
How can I
gave
help
me
you?
your business card after the events.
Right. I remember.
Yeah. So I was giving you a call and seeing if you wanted to talk a little bit more about those events.
We could talk more if you got some more information for me. I'm happy to take any statement or.
No, I more just like an informal talk.
Yeah, why don't we talk now? I mean, I've got some time.
I was gonna see if you wanted to come down to the cafe and, we can sit down over coffee or something.
What cafe are you at? Where are you?
Oh, it's called. What's it called? I just noticed the cafe. I know where to get there from the machine shop.
It's called Rhythm and Brews downtown.
Rhythm and Brews. It's in the downtown area.
Yeah, sure. You know what? I'll come meet you. Yeah, maybe we could talk some stuff out. Yeah, I'll be right there. Click.
Okay.
Yeah. You wait a few minutes. 10 minutes. She
has a conversation skill of 1.
Plus 5.
10 minutes. She wants information, so she's coming.
Yeah, and I want information, and I don't want to give out information. So
Make
conversation.
sure it's like a tit for
definitely
tat.
important.
We ask a question, you ask a question.
Yeah.
So she comes up. She takes a taxi there and comes in the door. Walks up to the counter. Asks for a triple espresso.
I would like to make her a really, really good triple espresso just to get her,
You have to roll for that.
buttered up.
So you want to try to
I want to impress her.
You want to impress her? Okay. Yeah, you can do a performance roll.
You're fucking fantastic.
But if it's bad, I mean, we'll see what happens, I guess.
Well, I could roll again, right? Because we're not in a.
Well, you're gonna give her let's see.
It's fine. With 18 plus 8, 26.
26. All right, you. Yeah, I mean, you
Need to
take
see
the
it.
shit out of that espresso.
Amazing.
She takes a little. You hand it to her. She takes a little sip, and she's like very pleasantly surprised. Kind of gives you a little nod. And then she sees Slate sitting at a table and walks over. Slate, Jamie Kemp, Sunrise City News.
Hey, Jamie. These are my friends, Ruby, Dino, Rick, Lucy, who owns this place and made that delicious coffee.
Oh.
I mentioned you, right, Rick?
Yeah.
You did.
Cool.
So I understand you have some more you'd like to talk about.
Well, we all kind of have more that we'd like to talk about.
Great.
We're hoping we can get some information from you.
Oh.
Okay. Sure. What kind of information are you looking for?
So,
Yeah, you see?
I'm just trying to think of how to go about this. What should we ask her about first?
sorry. So, So your sister's running for council president?
Correct. Yes. Vote for Haley.
Okay.
Let's see.
What are your
what are
thoughts
what are
on
her
Jordy Blackhouse?
like what is she bringing to the table? I guess you know.
She's just running on a platform of, it's kind of generic, but it's like her slogan is "Be the change." So she is just looking to lift everyone up, to help change the city, by kind of helping everyone she can. She's very interested in, like helping the needy. She
So she's liberal.
yeah, that's
Or just kind. I
Sounds
mean,
like my kind of
a
gal.
good heart.
she does have a she has a
If she
great heart.
honestly, like, if it's not just her
Okay, we don't
platform,
have
but
to
she
go.
honestly wants to help everyone,
It's a
then
little bit of both. Like, so she does. It is her platform. It is also who she is as a person. She's always tried to be helpful to those in need.
she seems like she might be an
You get
honest.
along with her really well.
I do. Yeah. I love my sister.
Aw.
What are your thoughts on Jordy Blackhouse?
Uh, so we used to be quite close with Jordy. They served on the county council for many years together. But honestly, he's changed. I can't even like really talk to you about the things my sister has told me he's done.
If
Why
I do
not?
a conversation check, will you talk to me about the things your sister told you he's done?
I feel like I'm giving you guys a lot of information, and maybe there's something you could tell me. I feel like there's something you're not telling me about the events that unfolded yesterday.
We're kind of thinking that Jordy Blackhouse might have been involved in some way with what happened yesterday.
With the terrorist attack. You think he caused the explosion?
No, I'm not saying he caused the explosion. He might have been like
Catalyst.
It might have
like
been a message.
his
to him.
his more radical beliefs and policies might be what led to that more
Yeah.
than him being like involved. Like
Indirectly.
It was a message for
You think
him.
he
He's literally there.
He was, yeah. I mean, my understanding is he was there. He did have a booth there, and he was talking to constituents and whatnot.
But
Um,
the people that did the terrorist actions may have been created by good old Jordy.
created by him.
That's what we heard.
this is kind of like off the record until
Too late.
Off the record, she goes into her jacket and pulls out a tape recorder and hits stop.
Oh,
And
hate to see it.
Yeah, you gotta say off the record. At the
she says,
beginning.
"It's a we live in a place where it's one party consent." So, but if
you're
you
just
say off the
doing your
record,
job.
if you say off the record, off the record.
What's
I
I
appreciate
mean,
that.
hey, the trouble's just gonna find us sooner. As far as I'm concerned, that's fine. You know,
Yeah.
if we're a part of blowing this whole thing open,
Right, but I don't necessarily want Jamie to get and like if she like Jamie, this guy seems like bad news. So
her job is to
Yeah,
spread.
like I said, he's changed, and we're not really happy with some of the things that he's done are pretty terrible. If I told you, you probably wouldn't even believe me. The things that he's done.
we'll tell you what we heard if you tell us what you heard.
There you go. How about that?
After the night we had, we'd believe almost anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got to give me something.
make
'Cause
like
I can't. This is a big thing that I'm going to be giving you. So you have to tell me something like a word or a phrase or something, to indicate that we might know some of the same information.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
hold on.
So apparently,
No, just ask her if she's free about the sword.
do you know about the knife of Therian? No, sorry, the blade of Therian. Therian blade.
The Therian blade. How do you know about that?
Sounds like we are talking about the same thing, does it not?
Can I make a perception or what kind of check can I do?
I'd like to
I'll
make
make
a
a perception
history
check on her
check.
now that we mentioned it.
I mean, I think she's cool.
You could.
No, I want to see is she scared? Is she like
a vibe check.
yeah.
Vibe
Go ahead,
check.
vibe check. Go ahead. Anyone can do a vibe check.
Oh,
What is that? 15.
Less.
15's fine. Yeah, she's a little shaken when you say the Therian blade to her. She seems to know what that is and like kind of where that the what it means.
I want to do a conversation check
Wait,
to try and get her to tell us what she knows.
I already rolled, so I wanted to take my action first.
Oh, what? Go ahead.
I want to do a
History
check. To talk to her about what I know. Well, I was trying to decide whether to do a lore check or a history check regarding my knowledge of the Therian blade in mythology and history, to try and learn more about what she knows by sharing what I know, which, I mean, my character could know about it.
You could just, I mean, you already have knowledge of the Therian blade. If you want to share your knowledge with her about it, you can. You don't have to roll for that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. So just go ahead and share your knowledge.
So, what do you want to say to her about the Therian blade?
Oh, nothing. I was just saying that my character, because he knew history and lore of mythology.
But you already know the lore. History will not help you with the Therian blade.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a conversation check.
Okay.
And I got 20.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna say, yeah, it sounds like we might each have some information that will be helpful for the other, and we might even know some of the same things, like about the Weeping City.
The Weeping City. Now that I have not heard of. But you know, like I said, my sister. Okay, I'll tell you this, but
it's off the record too.
Yeah, it's off the record. You can trust us.
I'm hesitant because Jordy has threatened our family. Which is why I have not brought any of this information to the public. But my sister told me about an incident, which I believe has happened multiple times. But she was only present for one time, where Jordy asked to meet her at a warehouse in Gloomside, and Jordy shows up, and he brings what looks like a bunch of homeless people with him. And the next thing I know, he's lining them up and stabbing them, and then, you know, kind of like they kind of all
your
like.
Sister was present for these situations.
She was, yeah. Haley. Well, that's what she tells me, that she was there.
Like, why didn't she go to the police? Because, like, assumingly it's attempted murder. What else happened after she saw him stabbed?
There were like some large men, like I guess like bodyguards, kind of, that carried the homeless people off one by one, and I didn't see them again. I'm sorry. She said this from her perspective. Haley did not see them again. They disappeared from the warehouse, and so I don't know. I mean, it looked like he literally lined people up and killed them.
And Haley watched this and has this information, told you, and did nothing else about it.
It's a weird thing. Yeah, I mean, we have been afraid to go to the police.
So all you decided to do was run opposed.
Yeah, you
county
know,
council.
it kind of, like I said, my sister has a good heart, but you know, it has its limits. She kind of.
I'd like to trust you, Kemps, but
I mean,
fact that us
my
coming to
family, I
you
think
about
Do you think we could have a meeting with your sister?
I mean, I know she's pretty busy, but I know she'll be at the county council meeting Wednesday.
Is she too busy for us to expose her and the things that she knows?
Well, I would never write a story about this particular situation because, again,
yeah, I wasn't asking you to write it. I mean,
Well,
we know other people.
we just said that we were gonna keep it off the record, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not supposed to threaten her. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
Gonna
Dino, she's being so nice to us. Chill. Chamomile tea.
Jesus, ignore Finn. He's a little bit of a hothead. He's taken one too many hits from the hockey stick.
From the stick. Oh, you're
Also
Tino.
cracked, like, too many hits from that too.
You were that hockey prodigy.
That was yeah. Let's not talk.
Okay, we don't have to talk about it.
I mean, if you want to, if you
I
want
would love to
praise,
do like a humanitarian piece on you sometime. I think it would be a good like feel good story. Or maybe not. I
wouldn't
don't
make
know.
me feel very good, but if it makes them feel good, then I guess sure, let's go for it.
Yeah. Do you guys want to talk to her about anything else? She kind of is like doing the thing where she kind of backs her chair up. She's like, well.
Well, I feel like did we give? Do you have any questions for us? You answered a bunch of ours.
It seems like this conversation has kind of dove into the Therian blade stuff, and I don't really have any questions about that. So if this is what this involves, then this is about as far as I'm going to take the story.
Well, we really appreciate you coming in and talking to us and trusting us.
Well, I mean, if you don't want to take the story further than this anyway, then I think that makes you more trustworthy to talk to further. If you can connect us with your sister, or if you can talk to your sister, we might have valuable information. It's just pretty sensitive.
I mean, I could try to call her and then let you guys know. Like
I mean,
said,
if you want to tell her that we know kind of that the incidents that she's witnessed are incidents that we are aware of, and we're trying to.
We know what happened to those homeless people.
Yeah, we know
Okay.
what happened to them.
Okay, yeah, I'll reach out to her, and I can't guarantee anything. She's very busy. But if I hear back from her, I will let you guys know. I'll give you Slate. I'll call you, and I have your number now. So, yeah, I will call you and let you know.
And if your sister needs any stages built or anything for any future,
Appropriate.
Thanks.
It was really good talking to you. Thanks for coming to meet us.
Yep, yeah. And, you know, if we need a stage,
if you need someone to like open for her before she goes to make like a thing, like I got some jokes.
Oh,
you want to hear one?
You're a comedian. Yeah. Okay.
Ready? All right. Which knight invented King Arthur's Round Table?
Circumference.
Okay, yeah, okay, that was pretty good. You know, she finishes off her triple espresso. It's like, well, it's a pleasure talking to you guys. Yeah, I'll be in touch. And
Okay,
she
thank
leaves.
you so much, Taylor.
She kind of waves as she leaves.
Or Jamie. Thank you so much, Jamie.
Yeah, that's what do you guys want to do now? You're still in some downtime. Yeah.
Oh, we should have asked her if she knew where he lived.
Yeah, maybe.
I chased her down the street.
You're gonna. I mean, she's,
I'm gonna run out and follow her.
okay, she's halfway into a taxi cab, and
Jamie, real quick.
Yeah.
Do you know like where Jordy Blackhouse lives?
Well, I don't know where he currently lives, but I do know that he's been trying to sell Blackhouse Manor for a few years now, and I know it hasn't been really going well.
Definitely going there.
So yeah, that's about all that I know. You should probably talk to a realtor or something. They probably have more information.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, she gets in the cab and she leaves.
Okay. So Ruby is the only one who heard what Jamie just said. So
Correct.
Ruby could come tell us what she said.
Yeah, Ruby would have to tell you guys.
We assume that she does.
Hey, Ruby, did you?
I walked back in and just asked. I asked her where she got her top. It's really cute.
What you say? What again?
I was just asking her where she got her top. It's really cute. I'm always wearing these like work get-ups, so I don't really have a lot of people.
Okay.
Hey, Ruby.
Suspicious.
I'm just joking, guys. Got you.
Got us.
No, I just thought it'd be helpful if we figured out where Jordy Blackhouse lived. She said he's been trying to sell his house, Blackhouse Manor, and it hasn't been going well. She suggested we talk to a realtor.
Oh, Black House Manor. Is that place in Pearlfield?
Oh my gosh, let's
We saw on the map.
totally set up.
No, we didn't see
Well,
it on the map.
okay, yeah,
I
you
see
don't see that. That's
I
just
know
that's a
from my
typo.
memory.
That's a typo.
I actually go by it all the time. I always go like, hey, look at that place.
In your like route.
I understand.
Yeah, I collect garbage from everywhere.
Well, we can Google it, right? Like, we hop on Google Maps and type Black House Manor.
Okay, so yeah, okay, so that's fine. So you,
Every week,
What
Google,
day?
same day.
Do roll your dice. Make a perception check on when you go to that area.
I Google it. I Google Maps it.
When do I pick up trash? When was the first day we started? Because I was picking up trash that day.
That was Wednesday.
You're
picking up trash by the
Dino,
cafe.
you can Pearlfield is not in your normal route, so you're not too familiar with the homes out there. You mostly do downtown, and a little bit into Hartpool. So Slate Googles Black House Manor, and the first thing that comes up is a listing on Zillow, and Lucy, you see a picture of your father on the page as the head realtor for this property.
Am I?
He's totally.
What's my relationship with my father? Do I have to decide that?
Which episode?
The relationship with your father? I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know if you've gone over it with everyone, kind of like what's going on with your parents. But they are realtors, very successful realtors.
Wait, did I know that?
What's going on?
You should have known that as part of your own backstory, but I can refresh you if you like.
Hate to hear it.
I don't. Hold on. Please hold. Pause. Coffee break.
Coffee break.
Did you tell this backstory to Scott?
No, Scott told me. I guess.
I don't remember you telling me backstory about myself.
Oh my god, he's the best. Bastard.
Do you have like a
Okay.
bio written up on
The only
all of
backstory
us?
I've shared with the group is the only backstory I remember, which is about me not being able to save my friend.
Okay, well,
Hold on. Let's see if I can.
Yes, I know.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
sorry.
That's
okay.
right.
We're
You
talking
did
about
tell me that. Got it. Got it.
So you can share that piece of backstory with the party if you'd like.
Okay, so guys, super fun fact. That's my dad.
No.
Oh my.
What? Daddy issues. Singa.
Tell us now.
Always the sensitive one, Ruby.
Time.
Yeah, both of my parents are like real estate investors, and they wanted me to go into the family business, but it's honestly just not my vibe, you know.
Did they give you this
Oh, I
building?
totally get
I
that.
had to just follow my passions and live my truth, and they weren't super on board with that. So we don't talk much. Or like, you know, at all.
And
Okay. So I suggest that we make an appointment to check out Black House Manor, and Lucy stays back.
Well, I think Lucy, Slate, and Ruby should stay back because if we run into Jordy, he'll recognize us.
Why don't we just like have a little family reunion?
That sounds really
your
risky.
parents
Good idea.
live in a condominium in Pearlfield.
Whose parents?
My parents live
Yes.
in Pearlfield.
Why don't we
I
go?
don't think Lucy should come.
Would you be willing to wear a
They said
false
that they're
mustache?
disappointed that she opened a coffee shop. I thought that they disowned her.
Yeah.
No, I think it's best that we remain anonymous when we're exploring Jordy Blackhouse's mansion
think
to
because
gather.
their parents are selling the house that they're
So as far as you
involved
know, just as far as you know, the manor from what Jamie told you is that like it's been on the market for a while. Seems like no one's really living there. Um,
Yeah, so it'd probably be beneficial to go talk to my parents and try and find out why it hasn't sold and see if they can.
I mean, I know that that's uncomfortable for you, but if we all go and we're there to support you, we can talk up how successful your cafe is.
I think we have a better shot if you go. I mean, you're the reason why we're going. You're the connection that we have. Are they really that disappointed in you?
Talk to your mama.
They're still your parents,
guys,
right?
I
I
maintain
gotta
that I
say-
don't think it's a good idea.
I appreciate the support, and if it would help with the task at hand, I guess I could go talk to my parents.
Well, it's
Can
do your
someone
parents
go
like are they like, oh my goodness, Lucy, it's so good to see you, or are they like, oh,
We're estranged.
well then okay, estranged is a good word to use because that changes my mind a little bit.
Why don't you?
you can roll
All
perception
that.
on if you kind of want to on your father or I
I'll-
mean,
All
You're not
vibe check,
money.
Daddy.
or anything.
That's
The
We'll
least
do
you
a
could
vibe
ask
check on Papa.
is information.
I got a 10.
a 10. Okay.
We haven't talked in a while.
You haven't talked in quite some time, but like from what you recall, he's disappointed that you didn't go into the family business, but he's still your dad. So
You almost died yesterday. I feel like you can go there and be like,
Right?
I'm hoping we can reconcile
YOLO.
because I
but
almost
like in an
died.
emotional way.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, they're my parents. So, I guess.
But if your dad is a very successful real estate investor locally, means he's connected to money, and that can sometimes mean bad things. I just, like, if he were involved, that could put us all in a very compromising situation.
What if we have the address to the Black House, the
Yeah, I mean,
Black House Manor, Black House house. What if we just mentioned that on our way there we drove past it and saw his sign and it's a big ass house and is he selling it? Because that's cool. And just see what he says.
Yeah,
We don't have to get into the minutia of who Jordy Blackhouse is.
whatever you guys want to do. But I would,
Let's
make a decision.
let's go.
do
Alright.
it.
I should probably maybe call them so I don't just show up unannounced with four
Yeah.
of my friends.
If you want to call first, that's fine.
Who in our group has the most money? That could theoretically be someone legitimately interested in buying this huge and I'm sure very expensive house.
Well, you have 3 kids. You need the room.
Yeah, I mean, none of you. This is like so. This manor is like ridiculous and overpriced, even for Pearlfield, which is the richest part of the city. That's why it hasn't sold because it's
No one can
so
afford it.
expensive that like it feels like no one can afford it. I mean, what do you guys want to do? You want to call first? You just want to go?
Call my dad. But I'm
Just
going
go. What if he says don't come? You know?
I have a bad feeling about
You
this.
could call your father. You could call your mother. You could just go. Up to you guys.
Would you be willing to wear a false mustache?
I'm gonna call the house because they have a house phone.
The
and
house
see who's
phone. Okay.
answered.
It was a house phone.
Go, yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna do a conversation check first, so that way I can sound good.
Okay. Great. Go ahead.
Because I'm nervous to talk to them. And I got a 19.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you call the house. Your mother answers. Hello,
Hey, Mom, it's Lucy.
Lucy. Is everything all right? I haven't heard from you in such a long time.
Yeah, everything's fine. I'm fine. Sorry about that. How are you and Dad?
We're doing okay. Nothing really to report on our end. Um, keeping busy. A lot of homes to sell and buy and whatnot. Other real estate conversation words.
That's cool. I have some friends with me, and
Okay.
we want to stop by for a reason that my conversation check can make up for me.
You wanna stop by here? Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah. You are. Of course, you can stop by. Yeah.
we're gonna be in the area, and I'd like to see you.
Great. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm sure your father would love to see you as well. So, please, please stop by.
Do you want us to ask her if she wants us to bring anything?
Should we bring anything?
Oh no, you don't have to worry about that.
We've already made a 7-layer kit. It's too late.
Okay, Mom. I'll see you a little bit later.
Okay.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye.
You've damned us all, woman.
All right, so you guys go. So again, they live in a luxury condominium in Pearlfield. It's
Can we
called
take
Cloud.
I pick up a bouquet of flowers.
And a bottle of wine.
Okay, yeah, fine. Bring flowers and wine. So
Okay.
you arrive at Cloudspire Luxury Condominiums,
Oh.
aptly named as the building seems to go so high that it disappears into the clouds. Lucy's parents, Donald and Joyce, which I'm so proud of those names, by the way, that I came up with.
Yeah, pretty great.
Donald and Joyce Moondrop own the 15th floor of the building, which they've adapted into one giant open floor plan living space.
What's it called? What?
Cloudspire.
Cloudspire.
Okay.
Luxury apartments or condominiums?
Condominiums.
What are the HOA fees?
Yeah, so you go up to the door and you knock, and I guess yeah they knew you were coming because they had to buzz you in. So Joyce opens the door and embraces Lucy warmly, like she you feel like she has missed you for quite some time. And she kind of looks off, and she's trying to remember even the last contact that you had prior to that phone call. And she invites the whole party in. She asks everyone to take their shoes off. And
Doesn't fall too far from the tree. I introduce. Well, Hey, Mom. Good to see you. Where's Dad?
she goes, Donald! Lucy and her friends are here! And Donald is. Let me describe the place a little bit first. Again, it's one giant open floor plan. It's like a big open space. It's immaculate. The front door opens into like light gray hardwood floors. The walls are just like very white and bright. There's some like paintings on the walls, yeah, and stuff like that. Just kind of like black and white paintings, different like abstract stuff. There's a large like kitchen with a big like 6-burner stovetop, a stainless steel hood. There's two leather black padded high stools by a breakfast bar island in the kitchen. There's a gas fireplace across the room against the far wall with two like oversized red chairs. Donald is sitting in one of the chairs reading a magazine. And when Joyce calls out, he briefly looks up from his magazine and says, "Hello, Lucy." And then he goes back to reading.
Hi, Dad. So, Mom, these are my friends.
These are for you.
Ruby
Oh,
brought you
thank
flowers.
you. Oh, thank you so much.
This is Dino. He brought wine.
Oh, very, very lovely. Very lovely.
This
Okay.
is Rick. He always knows what time it is.
Handy skill to have.
It's
This
true.
is Slate. He doesn't want to be here.
Oh, okay. Oh, well,
It's very nice to meet you.
He's just
yeah,
a little
pleasure to meet you
awkward.
as well.
And I brought you this houseplant.
A houseplant. Oh, very
Is it a
lovely.
succulent?
And like she puts the houseplant just like kind of down on the floor. They don't really have many plants in the place, but she does
Wow.
appreciate the gesture.
Puts it on the floor.
It's great to see you, and welcome to all your friends. Yeah. So, is there anything that you needed from me, or like what we haven't heard from you in so long? Obviously, you don't need a reason to come by if you just want to come by, but
Well,
You guys have any milk? I could go for a glass of milk.
milk. Uh, yeah. I mean, I think we probably have some milk in the fridge if you'd like a glass.
Oh, no. Cherry glass.
She pours Dino a glass of milk.
Thank you. Keeps
Is
the
there
bones
chocolate?
strong.
okay.
Anyone else like a refreshment or?
I'll have a glass of water.
Of course.
Thank
We have bottles of water. Is that okay? May I
Sure,
offer you
sure.
a bottle? She goes in her fridge. There's a tray just like filled with bottled water.
Is it a 16 ounce or like 16.9 ounce? Those smaller bottles,
I don't.
or is it
Yeah.
the full 20 ounce?
It's a smaller bottle.
Yeah, it matters.
It's a smaller.
What kind of milk are we drinking over here? Is this?
The smaller bottle, ice cold. She hands it to me. I take the top off, and I just chug the entire thing and like squish it up.
I drank half the glass of milk, and now I'm asking what kind of milk it is.
You drink half, and then it's this 2%
Oh, great, my favorite.
cow milk.
Cow.
Okay. Is this? I mean, if anyone else wants a drink or if anything else I can do for you, I'm happy to. I mean,
Just fine, thank you.
this is
Sorry, I'm freezing because I don't really know what we should.
So this is a nice place you got. Can I make a perception check on the house?
Well,
sure.
we know about everything about the house.
No, it looks nice here.
Yeah, I mean, it's like.
I rolled a
is
nat.
there-
You want a
is
what?
there-
I rolled a nat 1.
You rolled a nat 1. Okay, that's
I got a
Is there
20.
particularly
This is a nice place you got.
artwork or symbolism around the house? Artwork or symbolism?
the artwork is pretty general. I say with a 20 perception. So there's a
Anything in print laying around on tables and whatnot?
well, Donald is reading a fishing magazine.
Okay.
I want to
They
do
seem like they might
vibe
be.
check on Dad.
Well, wait,
might-
hold on, because Nick did a perception check. So,
Oh.
on the,
Dino.
I'm sorry, Dino did a perception check. There's a small table in between the two large red chairs with a Newton's cradle on it. It's kind of like knocking back and forth. Yep. It's just slightly agitated, just lightly going back and forth. There's a few square columns in the room, look like they're for foundational support because it's such a wide open area. It seems like you probably could have fit 2 or 3 different condos on this floor, but they tore it all out to make one giant condo for themselves. There's a couple doors. One leads to a bathroom, and one looks like it's kind of cracked open a little bit and looks like it's a master bedroom, and another looks like it's just a closet. Lucy, you recognize your old bedroom door because this is actually where you grew up. Yeah, so the only bedrooms appear to be the master and Lucy's old room. From the looks of it, it's so like immaculate and just like kind of white and just like a couple of decorations that it seems like they could literally move out tomorrow if they needed to, and you wouldn't even know like someone lived there.
So we're here because we want to ask the.
Wait. Let me vibe check Dad first.
Okay.
It's your dad.
Hey, Donald, right?
Donald.
Yes, Donald.
What do you call a fish with no eyes?
I don't know.
I got a 16.
He shakes the magazine and just goes back to reading it. You said you got a 16. So
Can I do a performance check? I don't even get to see if he chuckles at it. I guess he doesn't.
He did.
No,
He doesn't.
you don't have to do a performance check on that. So you can kind of you
Because it was such a bad joke.
with he was, yeah, with Joyce who like
Joy.
clearly misses Lucy. She has some disappointment in the direction she's taken her life and her career, and but Donald, on the other hand, is more like direct with his disappointment, as he spent a lot of Lucy's formative years trying to teach her the family business. Status seems important to Donald, and he's been kind of cold towards Lucy ever since she decided to move out and start the cafe. But
Yeah,
he doesn't have like an evil aura around him. He just like is very business savvy and business forward. He's about status. He's about money. But he just thinks that money makes the world go round, and the more you have, the better you'll be.
I think, I think through some duty, through status,
Dude.
Donald might feel some loyalty to Jordy Blackhouse as a client, or not want to like betray his trust as his, business associate in selling this house. But I am interested in maybe, or if one of us is interested in talking to Lucy's mom about setting up an appointment to.
Oh, we might not need to do that.
No.
You could.
I'm gonna.
You
I'm
could
gonna.
ask them
Can I do a conversation check?
for what?
I'm gonna try to talk up Lucy to her dad.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
Mean cup of Joe.
I'm gonna talk to him. If I could roll anything higher than a 10, that'd be great. I have a 12.
12. So what are you saying exactly to Donald?
I'm gonna sit down next to him
First.
Okay,
in
so
the other leather chair.
you sit down next to him, and he looks away from his magazine, because normally that's where Joyce sits. So he's a little like he's already a little off put, but you can continue.
Is this okay?
It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you gotta be like, your daughter is really kicking ass in the cafe scene. Like, she's always busy, and
The cafe scene.
yeah, I mean, like it's a pretty lucrative business. She's one of the most popular cafes in all of the city. Everyone from all over the place comes for her amazing espressos and the vibe that she cultivates inside the theater, the music. She performs sometimes, and it's amazing. She's got a beautiful singing voice. Like, there's a lot of talent in your daughter, and you can see that she's learned a lot of her savviness from you guys.
You rolled a 12, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's still reading his magazine. He kind of, when you say that she's learned a lot of savviness from you guys, he curls an eyebrow, has like a half smirk on his face, and kind of just like whips his magazine again and turns the page and is still reading.
Pretty 12.
I'm gonna go over to Dad and talk to him about real estate and stuff like that, and maybe he'll be like, "Oh, she's interested," and he'll tell me about some of the struggles he's having with real estate.
Yeah, why don't you see, like, your business is still lucrative, like, you're actually thinking of opening a second location in Pearlfield.
Yeah.
What's the information we're trying to get?
I think we're just trying to learn more about
I think we're fishing for the manor info.
the
And I think you're asking the wrong
about the
question.
manor or info about Jordy Blackhouse.
You-
So I wasn't gonna talk about myself at all.
You have the ability to just ask about Jordy Blackhouse if you'd like, but it's up to you guys.
Since I'm already sitting next to him, I will.
We'll ask about.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, man, while we were on our way here, we drove past this giant house with the picture of you on a sign. Are you trying to sell that big house?
You see, Joyce kind of interjects and walks by, and she's like, "Oh, yes, that whole thing. That's one we worked on together, right, hon?" And he kind of just grunts and nods, and he doesn't even look up. Joyce says, "What a shame, really. Blackhouse Estate, or Blackhouse Manor, is so gaudy, even by our standards. Commission would have been nice, though." Donald says, "What do you want with Blackhouse Manor? It's been sitting empty for years now. You're not interested in purchasing it, are you? He says it sarcastically. He knows you can't afford it.
Okay.
You're pretty funny, Donald. No, I just it's a huge manor. I've never seen a building that big before. So like, who owns it?
Yes. Yeah, well,
Man.
by the name of it, Geordie Blackhouse owns the manor. You could practically
I've
see it
never
from
heard of
here.
Jordan. I've never heard of Jordy Blackhouse. Who is he?
Oh, here we go.
He's the gentleman. He's on the county council. He's running for council president. Yeah, he's very wealthy man.
Do you know why he's selling it then? If he's so like, does he got new digs now? Why is he selling this big house?
There are Donald doesn't want to really delve into it. Joyce interjects again and says, there are some intricacies that really we can't delve into due to confidentiality agreements. But he does have a plan.
Hear that?
That's for sure.
I do a lot of construction and stuff, and sometimes I can't really tell people what I'm building either because, like, I'm very good at my job. I don't know what I'm building. It's like I'm just joking. I know what I'm building.
Great.
But I hear that.
But Joyce kind of gives you some information about the place. Like, obviously, you guys already have the address because you looked it up online. She kind of provides you the address anyway. Gives it to you. But you said you've already driven past it. So you guys seem pretty familiar. I mean, obviously they are trying to sell it along with Geordie to kind of make a joint kind of financial gain.
Hey, Mom. I don't think any of my friends have ever seen a house like that. Would you be able to take us to go look at it so we could just see what it's like to be in such a big mansion?
Well, I feel like I should stay here with your father, but you are free to check it out if you like. I believe the combination lock on the front has the key to get in. If you just like to look around, it's not normally something that we do, but you are our daughter, and if you like the combination for the key, you are free.
I would appreciate that so much. What's the
she-
combination?
She writes out, gives it to you. So you assume that you have the combination.
Okay.
So Donald puts his magazine down on the table, gets up and kind of sighs as he walks past Lucy, and puts a hand on her shoulder. He says, "Are you doing okay, kiddo?"
I'm actually doing really great, Dad, but I miss you. Can I make you a cup of coffee before we go?
He says, "I'm good. That's okay. I appreciate it." And he pats you on the shoulder. He walks off into the bedroom, almost in a panic, like kind of faster than a normal gait, because he felt the rush of emotion come to him as he kind of came to realize that he misses you as well. Joyce.
Why is my story so touching?
Joyce says, "Wait here a second." And she goes into the nearby closet and begins rifling around. She comes out with a guitar case and blows dust off of it and hands it to Lucy. And she says, "This was your father's when he was your age. He hasn't touched it in years, but he kept it because it reminded him of you." You open it. You open it and reveal there's a Fender Stratocaster in there, and it's like a sunburst, like from dark blue to light blue. And she says he would want you to have it.
Wow, this is such a beautiful guitar and a beautiful sentiment. Are you sure I can have this?
Absolutely.
I give her a hug and say thank you and say thank Dad for me, and I say I love you.
And she says, "I love you too, and just be careful out there. There obviously are some strange things afoot. And she,
What are you referring
well, you know, the terrorist attack from just yesterday was quite alarming. Lots of
We were
people died.
there.
You were
Oh.
there.
Okay, no, here we go.
Yeah, we were at that concert when it happened. Crazy.
Oh my goodness! It's a miracle that you're all alive.
That's kind of one of the reasons why we came over, because life's short and make amends.
I agree. And okay, well, I better be off to tend to your father now. And she kind of shoos you guys out politely.
Okay, we leave.
On the way out, can I use my little hand to grab the plant that they're not using?
If you want to steal the plant,
Oh, they need some life in this place.
They just put it on the floor. I'm gonna use it.
Black House Manors.
All right, as we're walking out, I say, "Don't forget to water this," and point to the plant.
okay. And Joyce kind of waves a hand at you, like, of
Yeah,
course.
she doesn't want it.
What does my
Feel it anyway, Rick.
Which is what? Sorry.
what does my new fender do?
Oh, it's just like a newer guitar. It kind of like goes along with your power chord attack. So now you have an amplifier and the guitar to plug it in there, so you can efficiently make that attack.
Oh, I go see my parents.
Yeah. So you guys leave, and then you're still in some downtime. So it's up to you guys what you'd like to do next.
I think we should.
You guys want to go to the manor?
Gotta go to the manor now.
Go
Gotta
to the
go
manor?
Got the combination.
Absolutely.
Let's fucking go.
Manor.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
What?
Sorry. Say again.
On the Discord, Ben made a suggestion,
guitar.
but Scott paid. We'd have to pay the person to do that.
Yeah, I was joking.
What did you say?
Okay.
Unless Scott wanted to do his own little graphic artwork to
Oh, I bet
modify.
I could maybe do something with that. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't asking you to do anything. I was,
Churches.
The manor.
Okay, so off to Black House Manor.
They must own a 3D printer.
It's
They
insane.
have to own a
Every
3D
time
printer.
it's just like,
No, I like that the guitar in my picture is acoustic.
So you guys drive up to Black House Manor. It's like you can tell it's an abandoned mansion. It's a very long driveway. On both sides are some great gardens. They're overgrown with weeds and vines, obviously not recently tended to.
We only get to watch like these.
At the end of the driveway is one of the largest fucking houses you've ever seen. It's light gray. There's a dark purple roof, so it's very like I don't know. It's like, this sounds weird to me, but it's a dark purple roof. It's covered in solar panels. Yeah, and you guys are free to go up there and check it out.
Just by looking at it, it doesn't look like there's any action going on. It hasn't been touched and messed with.
It looks like no one has lived here in quite some time.
Used to a perception check before we go in.
Sure.
You can, but again, it just kind of it's the same information you can clearly see, which is that.
I think we just need to get the combo and try to go in.
All right, I get out the combination and I put it in.
Let's
And open the door.
try the door first.
Well, she has the combo.
But it may be open.
You can try the door. Door's locked.
I turn the knob.
It's locked. It is locked. Yep, it's locked.
Shit. Alright.
Okay.
Hey guys, what's the combination?
There are large windows next to the door. They're all intact, but kind of like hazy, just from almost like
Should I
water
jump
stain.
through the window, or you want
No,
to use the
just
combination?
I can get us in. Don't wreck this house.
You're in trouble.
I can see straight through that window. It looks like there's nothing going on. There's like traps underneath.
Okay, I get out the combination. I unlock the door. Get us in.
All right,
Oh.
so you unlock the door.
before Demo gets too antsy.
You go inside. There's some like. You guys remember in Jumanji, when all the house was just like a lot of furniture covered in plastic tarp.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that when you walk in. There's just a lot of like old furniture, covered in plastic. There is a kind of a library, which you can tell is like kind of a sitting room slash library to your left, and there is a to the right is a narrow room with a single metallic door, and it has a stone pedestal in front of the door. Um, those are the main things that you see as soon as you walk in.
Should we split up like in Scooby Doo?
Oh, easiest way to cover some ground. But obviously, we're going to run into some sort of trouble here, right? Like, I mean,
No. What are the odds?
what are the odds?
So I say when trouble is afoot, we should have like a signal.
I will turn on my watch light.
How are we going to in a different room? I think we should have a word.
It's going to be a bird call.
If only you still had the rubber chicken.
That's true.
Cows.
I had to give it to her.
Should I raise my shield?
No,
How would I see that?
you can't really do that at this point. I mean,
We're not in battle.
yeah.
Like, I don't think there's a need to do that. So who? I wrote down metal door with a stone pedestal. What were the other things?
On the other side, across the way, is a sitting room with like some bookshelves. Yeah.
And then is there like a staircase?
I want to go to.
Is there a staircase? Yeah, there is a staircase. And like straight ahead of you, there's like it's where like there's like a little kitchen area and a dining room. There's a large pair of French doors opens up onto like a mossy stone patio that you can see. It's like big glass doors.
Like saloon doors, right? French doors?
No, like just they're just I don't know why they call them that, but they're just like big doors that kind of open this way. Like
Two
so
doors.
the hinges are on the
sliding?
no, not sliding. They
Stone.
the hinges are just on the opposite sides, so they open kind of like together, like a big open space.
So they don't swing like a saloon door, but they open opposite sides.
Yeah, they open like a saloon. They open like a saloon door. Like they don't swing open. It's not like a back and forth.
It's a French door.
It's just like a French door or a traditional double door.
French door, but
That's why I call them French door.
and
You need to watch some Property Brothers.
All right,
I
so
mean, I can look it up online and be like, oh, I get it. Sorry, I don't. And this is not just this is me. I don't know what the fuck.
No, it's like
Two doors with the latch in the middle.
Okay, I mean, I kind of get it. I think I get it.
yeah, they're just doors.
Either way, I want to go to see the books in this house
I want to go to the metal door.
and see if there's any sort of literature that explains the Therian blade or.
I'm sorry. So you're going to the sitting room, and Ruby, you're going to the metal door.
Yeah.
Where's everyone else going? Or are you just standing there?
I'm going to the kitchen.
I go to the library as well.
Okay. So then Rick is going where?
He's not paying attention.
What? Sorry.
Where's Rick go?
I'm going out on that moss-covered patio thing.
Okay.
Totally going out.
So we'll come to that last. So go to the library first. Where Dino and Slate go. There are the library is mostly empty. There's a few books scattered on the ground. You see something called Campaign Strategy and the Key to Political Longevity. There is another.
Been running for a while if this house has been untouched.
There is another called Tales of the Great Pirate War, Volumes 1 and 2. So it's 2 books. And there's a dictionary, it's an Oxford English dictionary on the floor. There's also some like newspaper clippings on the ground with information about crime in the city over the years. That's about all you see.
I pick up the Tales of the Pirate War volumes 1 and 2. I hand one to Dino, or I hold them out and I'm like, which one do you want to look at? And I'll look at the other one. And
Sure, I'll take 2.
we scan through images or I scan through like images in the book.
Yeah, there's you can kind of like briefly like thumb through it, and there's like images of like just like big like traditional like pirate ships and about a war that took place in the Great Sun Sea not that long ago. So it's like It's a little bit off that the ships look kind of older, like a traditional pirate ship. Because you also see some pictures in there of more like modern, like vessels, like so it's. But yeah, it's about a war that took place not too long ago, maybe 40 years ago.
Can I do a history check to see if this book seems legit, or if there's something off about it, or if it's trying to
Sure.
describe something else other than what the cover says?
Yep.
Um, get a 18.
18. Yeah. So this does have the feel of like a nonfiction, like as if like these events actually took place. Yeah, you get the feeling that this is about the actual Great Pirate War.
All right, so I think you would have gotten information from what you rolled if there was any to be had.
Yeah.
There's the campaign strategy, Tales of the Great Pirate War, Oxford Dictionary. What are the other books that we're finding on here?
That was it, and then just like some newspaper clippings on the ground, just about.
I want to check out the campaign strategy one. To be quite honest, that's the one that seemed interesting to me.
Sure. Okay. So you want
Is
to
there
like
anything
read through it? You can just read through it. It's very boring. You obviously you get the feeling that Geordie Blackhouse was trying to read through this to better his campaign. Doesn't have a lot of new information in there for you. Just general information on running campaign for local office. It's actually a legitimate book. It's a real book. You can buy it on Amazon if you.
It's nothing that like has any radical ideas. That's like, oh, that's what
No, no, no. This is more like generalized
okay,
campaign
cool,
strategy. Yeah.
sounds good.
Can I go over to the newspaper clippings and see what was clipped? What's there?
Yeah, it's just the there's just some clips about crime in Gloomside and how it's they're varied. So like there are some that like are about specific crimes, like murders and robberies that have taken place. But then there's also some that you see about how crime has decreased. Like as if like Gloomside is a less dangerous place than it used to be.
Is the crime track open too? Did you
All right, so anything else you guys want to do in the library?
Seems like there's nothing here.
We're gonna
Seems-
go. We'll go over to the metal door where Ruby is with the stone pedestal. The stone pedestal has has words inscribed on it, and it says, "I am where today comes before yesterday." That's all it
That's
says.
a riddle.
Today.
And then there's the metal door. So
I am where today comes before yesterday.
yep, and there's a metal door. So anything you'd like to do in this little hall here?
Clearly a riddle.
Can we catch up with Ruby at the metal door?
I'm gonna try to open the door.
You try to open like so. How so? Are you just gonna like pull on that? It's like a metal handle. You just want to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn the knob. Or pull
Okay,
the knob.
you try to turn the knob. You hear a click, and you feel a surge of electricity come out of the knob, and you take 5 points of damage.
Oh!
Wow.
Okay. Can I step up and do something?
Sure.
You're not in the room with me.
You
didn't know
can
that
come
that-
over. It's right across the way. Like if you want to walk over there, that's fine. Anyone can.
Well, okay. I go. Push.
Yep.
Fucking door.
Do I?
Perception check on the door now. That
Is
it
there a
hurt.
place to enter like a code or something on the door?
There's no. You you want to do perception check on the door? Yeah, good.
I roll a 12.
12. Okay. The door
I roll
hurt when
8.
you pulled the handle, and you don't know how to unlock it.
I am where today comes before yesterday. I'm wondering if there's a key and that this pedestal with these words kind of gives
Only
the
a
clue
clue.
how to.
Oh, wait. I have an idea. The library. Is there?
You're outside.
No, I think I know the answer to this riddle.
We haven't told you yet. So we'll leave the
Pretend that I
library.
haven't heard it yet.
We think we've gotten all the information we needed.
I am where today comes before yesterday. So
You could ask for help. You could call out to your party if anyone.
I am where today comes.
We'll say that like Rick has opened the door to the back and is kind of stepping out.
I'm thinking it's like midnight, right? Like time. Like,
Sounds like Mike knows if we talk to Mike.
hey yo, Rick Times,
Yo, what's up?
come in here.
I also head towards that direction because
I am coming in. I'm coming back. Circling back.
So I'm also heading towards that information. That's
Mhm. So you guys are all
Right.
kind of gathered. Lucy's still in
And
the kitchen.
I'm like, look at the pedestal.
And I say, this is all the stuff we found in the library. And Rick says,
I say, what does that? What? Well, I guess what does it say? What does that pedestal say? Did he say it said something? I can't read it, but you're closer.
It says, I am where today. Oh, don't try and touch the door because fucking.
Oh, okay.
Which I wrote down my HP, but I just wrote down what the sheet said. I didn't take 5 off, so I fixed it now. It says, I am where today comes before yesterday.
I am one today. That definitely sounds like a riddle to me. But there's nowhere to like enter anything. Like there's no like.
No, there's a pedestal. So there's a pedestal that's it's flat on the top, and there's nothing on it. It's like in the inscription.
Okay.
I pick up some sand and drop it off.
I think the answer to this riddle. I think the answer to this riddle is the dictionary. Was there a dictionary in the library or anywhere around to put on that pedestal?
Can you like go through the dictionary and
Wait, in the dictionary, yeah, today
All
comes before tomorrow.
Because today comes before yesterday because it's the word today comes before
Right.
the word yesterday.
That's a very good point.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay, can I wander out from the kitchen? Because I
Sure.
feel like I should be part of this.
Yep.
I had a cup of coffee.
Lucy, come in. Did you find any
All right. So okay.
rich people eat?
So my thought is that if there is a dictionary somewhere in this house, it would go on that pedestal.
Hey, there was a dictionary where we just were in the library.
Now, was there?
That was the least assuming thing. We checked out every other thing.
Yeah, we did.
Should you open the is there like a key in it, or should we just put the dictionary on top of the pedestal?
I go and pick up the dictionary.
I think it should go on the pedestal.
Open it first. See if there's anything in it.
Yeah, Dina, just like flip through the pages and see.
All right,
shake
let's make sure that the
Yeah, but you can check it. You should check the dictionary, make sure nothing's in there.
What screams at you when you open it.
So you open the dictionary.
Yeah, I kind of shake through it, make sure there's nothing.
Yeah. So there are like you open it, and there are some little slots in there, like kind of cut out, and there are like some shards of silver, kind of wedged into some holes that were cut out in the dictionary.
Coolest bookmarks I've ever seen.
Yep.
Make a perception check.
All right, yeah, I'll perceive.
Jeez.
What I want to do this. Oof, it's a bad luck dinosaur.
It must be the dinosaur. It's plus
14.
I mean, yeah. There's silver shards. They're loose in there, so like you could remove them.
I take the silver shards.
Okay. So you can
Can
have
I
it
do a technology check
on what?
on the silver shards and see mechanically if there's something that like fit together? If they can be put together?
You can just look at them, and they just look like random shards. They don't look like they make some sort of discernible pattern or anything. They don't fit together or anything. They just like they're like almost like arrowheads, kind of like in that shape, like triangular shape.
I feel like Slate can actually make more use out of these than I could, so I give the silver shards to Slate.
All right, so
Yeah.
you can add those to your inventory. Yeah, but that's it. From your perception, the placement of the shards is not of any significance. It looks like they're just randomly stuck in there.
They're not 6 foot long either.
What? Oh,
Maybe
6 foot.
maybe
They're not 6 foot.
placing the book on the pedestal.
All right. Place the book on the pedestal.
Yes, I placed the Necronomicon. I mean the dictionary on the pedestal.
Okay, so you place it on the pedestal. A you hear a click sound from the door as soon as you place it down.
I try to open it again.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. The door opens, and
Yeah.
you see a small white room, like a pure white room. Looks like infinity because it's just like pure white. It's brightly lit. There's 3 rectangular display cases that appear designed to hold like some sort of collectible or something. 2 of them are empty. In the center one is what looks like a butcher's knife, but it has black wisps of smoke swirling around it.
Oh, this is one of the blades.
Can I do a? Would this be lore or history?
I would say
Which of these blades it is?
you could do a mythological lore check if you'd like.
I wonder if this is the Therian blade. 18.
18. So you definitely get the feeling that this could be one of the 3 ancient blades that you're aware of, you assume that the other 2 also held blades as well.
So you said
don't-
2 of them are missing?
2 are missed. Yeah, 2 are empty. 2 display cases are empty.
One left.
It doesn't feel like this is going to be the Therian blade because that sounded like it was like pressed into people.
Yeah, this is a butcher's knife. Yeah, like a cleaver. So
Probably
That ticket.
the knife of Terra because the letter opener probably wouldn't fit for what this was either. I don't know. But yes,
inscribed on the handle of the butcher knife, it reads, "Speak my name, and I shall do your bidding."
So we gotta figure out what it's called.
so we've got
Or
It would be the knife of Terra. So
Yeah.
it could be like Lord of the Rings, where it's like speak friend and enter, and you literally have to speak my name, and then it,
In Elvish.
yeah, you know.
so I take the butcher's knife out of the case.
It's
It's covered by smoke.
it's covered in there's smoke around it, and it's in a glass case that like you don't see an opening
Good.
for it, and you can't.
I got
Name. I look at it and speak aloud. Knife of Terra.
Okay, yeah. As you say, Terra, the blade breaks through the glass, and a
Oh.
black plume erupts, and then dissipates, gently floating back down into the hand of Slate. Slate, you're now holding what you believe to be the blade of Terra.
Wow.
Um,
Yeah, I'm adding that to my inventory.
yeah, you can add it to your inventory. That's fine. Yeah, so you guys, so there's nothing really else in this room. Again, it's just like pure white. It seems like this was specifically designed to hold these 3 blades.
Is there any inscriptions on either of the other cases or pillars
No.
or anything?
No, they are completely just like plain white. The inscription that you saw was on the knife itself.
It's on the it's on the knife.
And the knife of Terra, or what we assume that to be, was in the left, middle, or right.
It was in the center. One,
The center.
Is there anything else in this room, like a door or anything?
Just the door that you came in through. That's it. The rest is pure white. It's like solid white. It's not even like tile. It's like, completely flat walls and flat floor, ceiling.
Okay, I'm gonna go inspect the rest of the house, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to go back to the kitchen.
Okay. So you guys walk out of there. Close the door, and it's a pretty modest kitchen, given that this is a fucking huge mansion. There's a small oven and an attached microwave, a vintage white refrigerator. It's empty. The dining room is right there. There's a table again, but it's covered in plastic, and then the doors out to the patio.
Yeah, let's go back out to the patio.
As you're in the kitchen, you can see there's like a large pool, like an in-ground pool. It's like beautiful, stone patio, and it's huge. And there's a shed out there. The water is. You're surprised that the pool's not covered since no one's here. The water is still in there. It's kind of like bluish green. There's some leaves floating in there. Yeah.
Can I do a perception check to see if anything seems out of the ordinary around the pool, like some like control panel or just something that seems odd?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do perception on the backyard kind of area.
18. Man, I'm doing
Yeah.
18.
So again, you're surprised the pool's not covered. But you see the shed, and it kind of draws your eye because the doors to the shed are open. Which is strange because everything else seems pretty locked up tight.
Let's go into the shed.
Yeah, I definitely
shed.
want to check out the shed.
Let's
Yeah.
go to it.
Walk over to the shed.
Well, okay. So are you going outside? You're right now. You're just looking outside. So you're going
Let's go
outside.
outside. Yes, we're going outside.
Okay.
We're all-
So you go outside. You hear some movement in the shed as you kind of walk by the pool. And then as you get a little bit closer, you notice some figures emerge from the shed that look like bears. But they're almost like the bear human people. Like these look like people that must have been affected and morphed into
The Therian blade has affected
the
these
Pathfinder
people.
blade. Yeah. So
You hear that, Ron? Bears.
one of them comes out, and they're walking on all fours like bears. One of them says, "Check this out, Sal." And he turns to another one, and another bear says, "Oh man, I haven't had meat in weeks.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, honey, come take a whiff." And then you see another bear, because I was like, "Ooh, smells good.
These are 3 little bears.
What you think, Harry?" And
It's like the hyenas from Lion King.
another one comes out, and the fourth one comes out and says, "Looks like we're having takeout today." And I need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh snap!
I think he means we're going to take him out.
Is it plus something?
It's
It's
D20. right?
Perception.
Perception, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I got a decent one finally.
Let's do perception.
well, it's just initiative. It's the order, right?
Right, but it's D20 plus perception, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's up to you guys if you want to do this encounter today. It's a little bit late,
I got 10.
but we've got time. If we,
I got 11.
all right, hold on.
Got
I probably don't want to start an encounter right now.
All right, tell me your rolls again.
10.
Unless everyone else wants to, and then I'll get through.
I need you guys to go one at a time with your rolls. Lucy, I got 10.
I have 19. Dino is 22.
I have 11.
I also had 19.
Okay. So Ruby and Rick, I need you guys to re-roll.
12.
10.
All right. So let's make yours that, and then where'd my D20 go? There's- Ooh, oh, you guys rolled pretty good for this. So actually, what is?
This is the best roll I had tonight.
It is. Sadly.
I couldn't get anything else over a fucking 10 the whole time.
We don't have to finish an
But you
encounter.
didn't roll good enough.
I mean, they're just fucking bears. I feel like
I think we whoop their asses real quick and then go to bed.
they like attack them.
We're gonna whoop 3 bear asses real quick.
There's 4 of them.
Four.
Four.
4. I definitely gotta use my knife of Terra and see what that thing does. If they're gonna try and eat us, I'm using that thing.
I say you test its limits.
See if you can
What
change
if the Knife of Terror turns them back into people?
That's what I'm saying, and then they'll be grateful.
Yeah, that's very possible.
Well, I guess we'll have to find out when he goes last.
But I also think you have to say its name every time you use it.
Probably.
You gotta say Knife of Terra, and it'll respond because it said say my name.
And did I spell it out for you? Like how it's spelled?
Is it Tera or Terra?
It's 2 R's.
So that means
Terra.
Yes.
Are we
Okay.
officially in this encounter yet?
Yes.
Damn.
I would assume it's a knife that
Well,
has
so
ground powers.
just so you guys remember, whoever has first initiative, despite the fact that I am holding the Knife of Terra, anyone can call its name and it will do your bidding. So
Yes.
any of you can use it.
You're right.
That's not a bad point.
Ruby, I'm sorry I didn't heal you before we got into this.
That's a good point. I like that. So is it me and are we going or what?
Let's do it.
You want to start it? Okay. So
I mean, I'm good for it if that's the consensus we want
We can finish this encounter since we have to stop early tomorrow.
to bare asses. All right.
Yeah, we started.
okay. Well, the you guys see where you are on the board. The bears are going first.
Oh shit! Quick ass bears.
Let me unlock this layer.
Texas fuck bears.
How far can they move? Okay, yeah, they can. They're fast. Okay.
Bears can swim.
Like I think I move 100 feet per second.
2, 3.
Maybe we shouldn't have went outside.
They're not gonna follow us outside.
You
Okay.
are outside, Mike.
7.
I've got a plan.
I gotta.
I have an expert plan of how we're gonna kill these things.
One bear's name was Harry. They said honey, but is it like a term of endearment or is it his name?
Was his name actually Harry, or did you just call him Harry?
I guess you can ask Sal.
We need to know the names of all of our victims.
All
Oh
right.
shit!
Assuming
Bit.
that that you paid attention to whose names were who, this particular bear is Sal, and he is now in front of Ruby, and is going to attempt to bite you.
On the butt.
The
Oh,
bite is coming.
bite the booty cheeks.
Bite. 17 does not hit. So he goes to launch at you. Bites down. Misses you just barely. And says, "Oh."
Ooh, you gotta be quicker than that.
So he's still confident. He says, "Oh,
Diane the
cute.
Geiger commercial?
How cute, a barbarian."
Arian.
And so the next bear is coming. 1, 2, 3. They can move very far. Staircase over here. This is the one they called Honey, but you don't know if it's the name or the term of endearment. It doesn't really matter, but it's 2 move actions. And then Honey is going to attempt to bite Dino.
You said I was on the outside.
This is a grisly state of affairs.
Ooh. 6. Oh, terrible roll. Okay, so that's gonna. Honey misses as well. Goes for a big bite, chomps, just like totally whiffs. Dino's too quick, kind of just dodges out of the way. And she's like, "But I'm hungry."
These bears are bitches.
Oh,
Okay, and then do you know this one's name? Oh, okay. This bear's name is Harry. I don't know.
Harry.
Alright. Spelled how?
Harry.
What's the next one? Marv.
I just wasn't sure if honey was a name or.
We've reached the top.
Harry?
She's gonna be back this way. And this bear is also Harry's gonna try to bite Ruby as well.
Damn. Way to be out in the front.
Fucking gnats! Why are you down here? Oh, that is going to hit you. Here, AC's 18. This was a.
But the take that damage.
It's not going to crit you, but it is going to hit you for 5 points of damage.
Ooh.
So,
Smart. But he took 5
Harry
points.
bites down on Ruby's shoulder, takes a big old chomp, tries to talk through the bitten teeth over to Sal. And Sal says, "Don't talk with your mouth full." Okay, and then this is the last.
Never hugged a bear before. I wrap my arms around him.
You wrap. Well, you can't take an action right now. Okay.
I mean, instinctually, I'm probably like, ah.
Can't move my arm.
But I say, I've never hugged a bear before.
Okay, and then this bear is just right here, and that's the end of the bear's turn. So it is now Dino's turn.
Yeah, get him.
Go ahead.
A triple hockey slice.
Right. I mean,
Harry, no.
Or
It's
your boomerang.
Honey tried to go.
Oh, honey.
Oh, honey.
What's the last bear's name? Did we not get that one?
No. You don't know
We
that
didn't-
was not
Yeah,
yet.
we don't know the last bear.
So,
I have an expert strategy.
I don't have anything that. Oh well, no, actually, yeah. Somebody came and moved up right next to me, so I can take a smack of opportunity.
No, that's if they're. If
Are they
they're-
not right next to me?
You have to. They have to already be in a space that you can interact with,
Oh,
and then move.
from-
Yep.
not if if I move from the space, that doesn't. It's only if I'm stationary and they
Right. If you
from-
move, you don't get your smack of opportunity. No.
Boogie, woogie, woogie, woogie.
So it is up to you.
So what I could do is move to where they're both where there's 3 bears around me. I can move in that little spot, right? I mean, is that technically where they're all at? They look like they may not exactly.
Yeah. You can move like.
Swing your stick around to get all of them.
Right. So I was thinking about swinging the stick around, but also if any of them move from the spaces they're in, I also get.
Yeah. So remember that you get your reaction 1 time per round. So you'll be able to attack one of them if they all moved.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And if you swing your stick, you can only aim for 1 at a time. So you'll still take an attack. You'll take a penalty on your attack for each subsequent bear you try to hit. If you're trying to hit like 3 different targets.
Yeah, but if I do a swing around, I can't possibly hit the other ones, or could it? Like if I guess there's.
It would have to be. You'd have to roll pretty good.
Right.
I'll
and
give
the
you that much.
roll would possibly hit.
I've never heard someone say subsequent.
All right. Well, let's just swing my hockey stick around my head, or
You want to move
around
first?
their head. Yeah, I'm gonna move to where I'm in between all 3 of those.
Okay.
bears.
So I will tell you that Sal is now flat-footed. He's flanked. So if you're gonna aim, then he's gonna be a little bit
Yeah,
easier to hit.
I'll aim towards the flanked bear then.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack roll.
Right. Come on, baby. That's not great.
Yeah.
That's a 12.
A 12. So you, with your you're so confident that you're gonna hit all these bears with your swing that you aim way too high and completely miss the target.
You see it.
And Sal says, "How embarrassing!"
I'm gonna keep going with that same momentum of the swing
Okay.
and go for my second hockey stick swing
Okay.
and see if I can get it this time.
Go for it.
I'm just fucking doing like a
Yep.
ooh.
So
And we're gonna just keep going. We'll see how embarrassing this is about to be. That's what we'll see. Ooh. That's slightly better. It's 13.
13. Yeah, you continue with your confident swing, but you just don't hit the target that you're looking for.
Still swinging. Still going.
Yeah, try to swing around. Okay, that's gonna be the end of your turn. Ruby.
I'm gonna go into a rage.
Rage time. Okay.
Rage.
See you go
And
into
am I grappled right now? Like
Well, you hugged. Well, you said you hugged bear, but no, you're not. You're not grappled now.
Okay, so I can pull out Sledgy.
You got let's just assume that you have Sledgy already ready to go.
So Sledgy and I are going to. I'm going to attack the one that just bit me.
Attack. You're gonna attack
One on the right or the one in front of you?
No name
Barry.
that bit me.
No, Harry. Harry.
Oh, Harry. Right, I'm gonna attack Harry.
Is that Harry? I forget.
Yeah, I think no name is on the other
Sal's
side.
in front, right?
Oh
And
no.
Harry's-
This is Sal is the one that's right above you.
Yeah.
That's the one who bit you, right?
No,
Oh no,
Sal.
the one in front of you bit you. So that's Harry. Yeah. So you're gonna swing at Harry.
The sound one said, "Ooh, a barbarian," and
Yeah.
missed.
Yes.
And then Harry's the one that bit me. Hold on. So that is a 13. A 13.
13 is going to miss. So you swing your sledgehammer and crash it into the stone ground and crack the beautiful mossy stone, and the bear just kind of takes a step back.
I'm gonna say that's gonna be your skull in 2 seconds if you try and fight me again, Harry.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. And you still have 2 actions left. Oh no, you have 1 action left.
I have 1 action left. I'm gonna swing at Sal next.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, that one. No, I know, but because it's my second attack, it's only +3.
Correct.
So it's 14.
14.
I don't think I hit it.
So you've just swung at Harry, and your sledgehammer crashes on the ground. You try to kind of swing it back up towards Sal to hit him in the chin, but he kind of leans his head back, and you miss the swing.
Hey, you're cute. Tell me more about that.
He hasn't gotten to that yet. You can't go into that.
He doesn't know what that means, but he will.
That's true. Okay. So that's the end of your turn.
I still say that. I don't know if he has it.
You say that to you're cute. Tell me more about that.
Yeah. No, I just say you're cute.
Okay. And Sal just kind of growls and dodges. And while this is happening, it is now Rick's turn.
It is my turn. I gotta. Why do all my things take 2 actions? I can't do anything.
You're
good.
Because you got
You're so powerful.
tools.
I have a plan, but I can't do it in 1 turn.
Well, take 2 turns.
Okay. Don't get to do stuff before I get to do my
We're
next
all
action.
wishing it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But don't rely on your actual moves. Do whatever you want and see what he's gonna charge of you.
Look, my plan was to push the bear in front of me into the pool.
Well, you have to go around me.
You'd have to move. Oh, are you gonna use your little hand to do it?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
That was my original plan, and then I was going to taser the pool water, but that takes 4 actions, and I can't do it in 1 turn.
Well, what you need to say is, hey guys, let's try to get these bears in the pool, and then tase the pool, and then we'll all work towards that.
Well, if you say that, then
Because
You
Ruby
guys all missed, so it didn't matter. Not a single one of you hit.
and Dino have really good strength, so they could do a strength check, push a bear into the pool, and then when it's your turn, you can tase the water.
That was my strategy, but you
You
guys
might be able to wire up the doorknob inside that has electricity, or I could shock the pool with my ability.
You both could stand on either side.
Yeah.
Make sure to shock the pool whenever we throw a bear in. I mean, that's something we could do.
That's a good strategy.
towards the pool and then have a can they hold an action?
Just remember that every turn is now limited to 1 minute, so you gotta make a decision.
Yeah. My only other thought was that if the bear can just easily climb out of the pool by the time someone can do something to it. Well, then in this case, I am just going to, for now, the one that's to the right of me.
Yep.
I am going to taser that one.
The one between Ruby and Dino?
The one
No,
that's like
to the
closest
right.
to me. That's directly in my view. To the right, directly to the right.
Directly, like,
Like next-
right next to Dino.
Next to me, yeah, next to Dino, correct.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and shoot your laser. Oh, your
Laser.
taser, sorry.
Yeah, the taser.
So that's honey, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, that's honey.
Oh my god, 12.
12.
These
Wow.
rolls suck.
So poorly.
Season 14.
So you hit the button on your watch. You kind of get down into a kneel, kind of almost a kneel, and you hit it, and the taser lines just kind of go. They come out, and they shoot out a little bit, but it doesn't quite make it all the way to honey.
Yep, I expected it.
You have one
Then
action remaining.
In that case, I'm going to use the time to get ready to like give me +1 AC and take less 5 damage for the round.
Okay. Okay, cool. So that's your turn. Just remind me of that if you need to. Slate.
All these bears around me are ready.
How do we all miss?
Well,
We all
I
missed.
swung at Sal, so maybe his attention's
What's the fourth bear's name?
You don't know.
Don't know it.
Oh, we don't know.
They
it.
haven't
Okay.
they haven't mentioned his name yet. It's not.
Harry,
It's
honey,
not significant.
We're gonna say it's Marv.
Yeah, just call him Marv. And he's
Call him
like,
something.
"What?"
Maybe he'll tell you.
It's Marv for sure.
Hey, Mildred.
I shout, Tara.
You shout Terra. Okay.
You should probably say Knife of Terra.
Well, I mean, it's its name. Is its name Knife of Terra or is?
You can just say Terra. You can just say Terra. That's fine.
Okay.
Sarah Jessica Parker.
The knife is still in your hand. There's some black wisps coming out of it.
I point at Harry.
You.
Well, they're. I'm in
Stab
front of
me.
that.
Well, if I tell the knife what to do, I can tell it to go around you guys, right?
Okay. So wait. Let's.
Gandhi's
Don't think it's the fucking thing from Guardians of the Galaxy.
It's still it's a knife. But you know it says it will do your bidding. But you can't just. It's not like you don't have like telepathic power over this knife.
It's just like
You can use it as a weapon. You can use it as a weapon.
Okay, but it's not that it can like fly.
What's that thing called from Guardians of the Galaxy? It's not
It
that
can't.
thing.
It's not like the wisp. It's not like it's not like a like it
It's
can't
not
just
like
fly
I
around.
mean to go and it goes where it wanted
It's
to.
not Zandu's fucking...
You could definitely throw it, or you can try to
I'm
hit
not
somebody
going
with
to throw it from where I am. That
Okay.
but I could move
I'm good.
Yeah.
to get closer to the bears.
Sure.
Are you
So I move
Not the
Let me-
whistle.
between Ruby and Dino, right in front of Harry.
Right in front of Harry.
What?
Okay,
Or
right here.
right below Harry, I guess is
Right, that's fine.
yeah, right, yeah.
He's
Yeah,
moving.
like right on top of him, basically. And I shout, Tara, cut out his teeth. And I like,
Not his heart.
no.
Let's not kill him right away.
You're
Okay.
saying cut out his teeth, and then you're gonna swing it at him.
Yeah.
I need bear teeth in my inventory.
Okay. You.
Well, Harry,
Give me
like,
the teeth,
I'm-
dude.
I'm trying to see if we can like end this without killing all of them. And
Wait.
because Harry bit Ruby, I want to cut out his teeth because he bit. Ruby.
Yeah. Yeah. You can go ahead and swing it. You'll get a +7 to your swing. So add 7 to your d20 roll.
18.
18. Yeah. Okay. So
18's all day, I guess.
18's good. 18's gonna hit. So you can roll. It does a d4 of damage. So you roll a d4. Yeah, that's it.
Just cut a bear's teeth out.
Do I have an adder to this?
Nope.
1.
Okay. So you do 1 damage to Harry. You slice Harry like by the mouth. It doesn't cut out Harry's teeth, but you did slice him by the mouth, and he kind of like whips his head back, and but he swings his head right back and says, "Hey, what do you call a bear with no teeth?"
Gummy bear.
And he says,
Hey, the joke is my thing.
And he says, "I wouldn't know." And like he kind of like gleams his teeth at you, because you failed to come out.
Harry, you're pretty fucking funny.
Harry's on him.
Okay.
Quick.
And then so you moved, and then you swung. So you still have one more action left.
I still have my beer from the concert. I never drink it.
Should have poured that on top of fucking.
I raise my shield.
Raise your shield. Okay, great. Okay, that is Lucy's turn.
Get him loose.
Like to play an inspiring tune.
Inspiring tune. What are you gonna play? Play something
Going
cool.
to inspire us all to work together by reminding us of something we all worked together on before. So I'm gonna sing Vacuum Sealed, the unwritten parody from our Mad Libs.
Okay, I do not recall that, but that's fine. Yeah. So everyone, and then you could do a performance check to see if it lasts an extra round, if you'd like.
I would like. I mean, it doesn't add an action or anything if I do that, right? 17.
Okay, yeah, so that's a success. So you guys are inspired for this coming round and for the round after that, which means you get a +1 to your hits and +1s to damage. You still have 2 actions remaining.
Okay. To do my power chord to a single enemy, do I have to be up on them or what?
You have to be like within touch distance of them for a single enemy.
This is kind of like a clusterfuck. It might be good to.
This is a huge area, and you guys are all clustered right now.
Hang back a second.
I mean, bears are so fast. We can't like run away from them or anything. They're gonna.
Well, I know. So, like, I have stuff that can get all of them, but it would get all of you as well. So, if we can get all the bears together and get everyone behind, like me and Slate, who have things that can, like, get people in a radius.
Oh, Nick went outside. I was like, what the hell? Let the nest go off.
Yeah.
But until then, I guess. Can I flank Sal, or do I have to go around the pool?
Sal's the one up top, right?
Yeah.
You could try to jump that gap. You could run all the way around the pool if you'd like. Up to you.
Well, can I get to him in one action without jumping the gap?
I'm sorry, can you what?
Can I get to him in one action without jumping the gap?
Oh, you kind of want to walk through this cluster right here? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I mean, you could, yeah. If you want to go in between the 2 bears and then go at the other side.
Okay, I'll do that.
Right. I guess I just don't understand, like, Pathfinder, they don't get, like, an attack of opportunity if you walk past them?
Not unless they specifically have that ability. So not every creature has that ability in Pathfinder.
Okay.
So now 2 of them are flanked.
Yeah, they're all kinds of flanked over here.
Alright, I have 1 act left.
Yep.
For this turn and next turn.
Cool.
Okay, then I'm gonna whip out my new strat and power chord Sal.
Okay, yeah, that's automatic damage, so you can just roll a d4 for damage.
Jumped out of my hand. I got a 3.
3, okay. And just like you've already done this, so but for future reference, like your battle guitar does do more damage when you're at that close range. Donnie, I'm assuming that's what you were about to tell me. All right, Donnie has to go to leave. Looks like he's got to turn in. He's got work early. I'm assuming.
Bye, Donnie.
Bye, Donnie. Thanks for sticking around. I think I have a handle on things for this little bit, but I appreciate you being there as my man behind the curtain.
True, Captain.
Yeah. Okay, so I thought Donnie might say something, but then he didn't.
Chat.
Okay, so you swung and you did Sal 3 damage, and bye, Donnie. No worries. Good night. Okay, so that's your turn, right? So now it's the bear's turn. So let's see. We got Sal is going to attempt to claw at Lucy.
Oh, hate to see it.
Oh, Lucy, she doesn't get hit.
This encounter.
Well, she did play a very loud power chord into the bear's ears. He didn't like it, and
Scratched her on a titty.
popped the eardrum a little bit. Now he's going to turn around and swing. Your AC 16. This is going to hit you for 7 points of damage.
Ooh, 7. That's a fat chunk.
And Sal grabs you. So you are now grabbed by Sal.
Are they in a bear hug?
Let's say it's like a big bear hug.
How many points of damage did you just take?
7
Ooh,
points
bitch.
of damage.
Okay.
And you're grabbed.
Lord Van Dam.
And he kind
Did
of
Sal consent before he grabbed a woman?
he didn't grab anything like sexually.
Okay.
Maybe he wanted to, but he didn't. And he just kind of has like a paw, like he's kind of like grabbed you like from the front because obviously you're facing him, and he says, "Yeah, just can we just take a brief pause?"
They're better jokes.
Shut up, Dino. Dino, I know. God.
These guys have got it going on, man.
And then he's going to try to bite you while he's holding you in the grab. But that is a fucking terrible roll. So he did not bite you. Somehow he tried to take a chomp down, but like he's still a little bit inner ear issue because of the power chord you played, so he misses the bite. So that's Sal's turn, and let's see who's this honey.
Yeah.
Let's go to Harry.
Like a lot of they can't do it all right there.
Harry is going to kind of weave past Slate and Dino to the other side and try to.
Can I smack him?
You can, yeah. You can do an attack roll.
Absolutely, I will.
Oh, it's not your turn? That's awesome.
It's a reaction. Yeah. I mean, anytime someone moves out of an adjacent square of mine.
And remember, it's only the first. You only get one per round, so this is the one.
So is it a D20 plus what or
your regular attack? So yeah, with no penalty. So yeah, D20 plus 10. Yep.
A sweet move.
Gotcha.
Plus 10.
Plus 10. Yep.
15.
15.
We're just inching up incrementally. Just
but you're inspired though.
Oh, I am. So 16.
So
yeah.
16. So 16 hits.
So we know 16 hits, guys.
So he runs past you and you just like smack him in the ass with the hockey stick. And you can roll damage.
All right.
I didn't add 1 damage to mine that I did.
Oh, okay. So that's 1 extra. Okay, great.
Just picturing like slapping an actual bear in the ass with a hockey stick.
All right, so that's 9 damage.
9. This is
Harry.
This is Harry, right?
Straight to the ass.
Yeah, and he kind of like hits him like right below the tail. It's like, ooh. So he
Yeah.
just runs by, and he's going to turn around and try to take a swipe at Slate, who just tried to cut his teeth out
Like how I hit him. He's like, fuck.
with the
But I-
knife.
You're like,
Ooh.
like put the hockey stick behind your back and like point at him. Oh god.
Oh, that was very lucky. So okay. So Slate, you take 4 points of damage.
Does that factor in my shield?
Oh, sorry.
Shield takes damage, right?
Remind me.
It's
Are you gonna react and like kind of take less damage with the shield?
Yeah, I react
Not
because
actually.
my shield is raised.
And what does it say? You take -5.
Kids, my whole house is
This
terrible.
is how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I said
Oh,
it-
your AC is also raised too, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so
In
you
the
can
house.
react or whatever, but yeah, so you don't take any damage. He
Cool.
he claws at your shield. He's trying to grab you as well, but he claws at your shield, and his fucking claws kind of scrape across. And he's like, "Are those penises on there?" As his claws go by, and that's gonna be the end of. Was that? I'm losing track of the names of these
That's
fucking
Harry.
Harry. Now we have Honey, who is going to try to bite Dino
Understand. Again?
again. You haven't taken any damage yet, have you?
No.
Okay. 14 plus 7 is 21. Okay, so you are going to take.
This pile down.
Where is my?
We'll take.
Where's my 8-sided die?
Bears were rolling
Bears.
better than us.
You're going to take 7 points of damage.
Okay.
From a bite. So the bear bites down to you. But then releases you. Grab, like, kind of nips at your shoulder area a bit. Pun intended. And then I guess she's going to also try to swipe at you with her claws.
Claws.
When you were talking about the consent thing, when Laura got hugged by the bear.
That is going to miss. So she tries to claw at you. She misses. Just kind of tries to swipe at your feet because you look like a quick motherfucker, and she kind of scratches the stone as you move your feet out of the way.
Did sparks happen?
No sparks, just kind of like there's like the claw marks in the stone there, like it's a really powerful claw. And then she tries a third time and just like completely whiffs. And then let's see.
Did I jumped twice?
It's like a double.
I was like,
Yeah,
ha!
Yep. And then the last bear, whose name you still don't know, is also going to try to claw at Dino.
Mm-hmm.
They're focusing on Dino.
Dino, but that
That
claw.
is a terrible miss. Completely misses you as well. Kind of like you're right next to like a staircase. Just hits like kind of like hits the claw on the side of the staircase and like has to shake it off because it's fucking hurt. Trying a second time.
Damage to the claw.
No damage. It wasn't that bad. He kind of just shakes it off. But claws at you a second time and does hit you for 5 points of damage.
Ooh, smart.
But not grabbed. It wasn't enough of a hit to grab you because it's the left claw, and we'll say that
It's not
that's not the he's not a southpaw exactly. Okay, so that is the bear's turn. So now we are back to Dino.
I have a question.
Okay.
Since mine is like a 10-foot cone, does that mean like if they're behind me or right next to me, it won't hurt them?
If you could direct the cone, it's almost like you set up an amplifier and direct your attack in a cone.
Okay.
Yeah, so just gotta tell me what direction you want to go. We can kind of figure out whether or not you hit teammates, or you can kind of aim it the way that you want to.
I feel like this round we gotta try to get bears in the pool, and
The pool.
try and get that one in the pool, and try and get the rest of us.
So, yeah. So I guess the bear that's in between what Slate and Lucy, is it right next to the pool? Like if I made a move and tried to get it in there, do you think like I could
You
shove it
mean
in there?
Ruby and
You mean Ruby and Lucy?
that's
Sorry,
Sal.
that that is Ruby and Lucy.
You could. It's close enough to the pool where you could try to knock the bear into the pool.
That's the one closest to me. Let me just do damage to that one.
I
Only one goes to the pool.
Try to roll or try to
I
do it.
mean, I can do whatever I want, and I am close to 2 bears. But I mean, I don't want to be hit by 2 bears 3 more times.
Yeah, I mean you can
That's kind of my
also
point.
move. Yeah.
I get it. Yeah. I mean, I could just do the same exact thing I did last time and miss a fucking bunch of bears.
I roll that hard.
True. Or I
yeah,
could
do it. Do
whatever
whatever
I
you
want.
Anything that you want.
Maybe this is all happening very fast. So, yeah, make an action.
Do it. Knock him in the pool, and then get him
I don't
home.
know.
Going what and where, so.
I'm in the pool.
Mm. And these bears are all still on their all fours, all of them?
They're kind of like shifting in between as they do their
Okay,
actions.
so like,
but
when they fight, they stand up a little bit, but for the most
Wait,
part,
don't push Sal in the pool. He's holding me.
Oh yeah, he's
that is true. Sal is holding.
really good point.
You
Great
could try. You could try to pull Lucy out from Sal's grip.
Yeah, you can try and free me, and then if we're touching, I can
Actually,
heal
that's
you
good.
next
I
round.
guess you're the only person that can heal me. Nobody else really has any healing things, right?
Right, so save me, and then I'll heal you if we're touching.
All right, so I'm gonna try to break.
You can put on your skates and then skate past and grab
There's
her.
no point to skate.
You're close enough that you do have to move to try anything, but
further than I need to. You know what I mean?
Get further away.
Well, also it doesn't. Well, it would just take up an.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know. Spotted people.
so you want to try to pry Lucy out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're gonna try to break the hold.
Yeah, let me try to break Lucy free.
All right, so you do have to move. So you do have to take a movement action, and then you can make a athletics check.
All right, let's check these athletics. Come on, man, do something good, please. Fuck.
It's fucking dinosaur.
It's the dinosaur. Dude, get rid of that. That was a 12. Do I still have +1 for whatever?
Yeah.
You still have +1. You're trying to pry the bear off Lucy, but the grip is a little bit too tight as of now. You could try again if you'd like.
Whoever frees me gets healed.
I mean, I need to be healed anyway, so I'd like to think my initial try is good enough. But I guess, I mean, do I have a any sort of detriment to me for? There's no penalty for trying again, right?
No penalty.
All right, let's see if I can roll anything over that. Yay!
That's better. It was the fucking dinosaur.
We'll take a 20.
20. Okay, so you pull and you manage to break Lucy from the grab, and in doing so, you do shove Lucy away from the bear a little bit. The bear, fucking names of the bears. I shouldn't have named them. Just bears.
I'm a heavy hitter, and I just broke you free.
Sal turns to look at Dino. Says, "Not possible."
Oh.
And that's it. That's all your actions, right?
I shout to him, unbearable.
Unbearable. Oh man,
They say, why is everyone better at jokes than me?
I didn't have that one written down. The unbearable is coming. Ruby's turn.
All right, me and Sledgy are gonna go after Sal. I'm gonna
You're
try
in the pool.
to the pool by slapping his head in the direction.
I duck.
You're going to what exactly? You're going to.
I'm gonna just take my sledgehammer and hit him in the direction of the pool to see if he'll like stagger back in the pool.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and take your attack roll.
24.
Fuck that dinosaur, dude. I'm gonna
24.
burn this. This thing gets
24. 24 is going to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
You still have +1s.
Yeah, so,
So that's 25 then.
yeah, that's you were really close to critting, but you didn't
I
crit.
was saying maybe a crit.
I would have shoved him right in that pool if you crit.
9, 10.
10?
Yeah.
10
Big chunk of
Sal.
Oh wait,
+1?
wait. No. Okay, hold on. It's 1d12 plus 4 plus another 4, so that's 14.
+1
Plus
from
1
me.
is 15.
No,
Is it?
it's 14 because it was a 5 plus a 4 plus 1 plus 4 is 14.
14 damage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
you
I
smack
swing him towards the pool.
Sal pretty hard towards the pool, and he's up on his 2 legs, and he's like
Wait, as I'm getting ready to swing, I'll say, "Hey Sal, do bears swim?" And then
Just as much as they shit in the woods.
he he is teetering on the edge of the pool, like he's on his back paws, like at the very edge, like very unbalanced.
Come on, guys. Someone's got to.
I'm gonna take my I'm gonna flip my sledgehammer around and go.
All right, you make an athletics check.
Oh, that was a 19 net, like so. It's 27.
27. Okay, you poke him, and almost embarrassingly, his arms go like this, and he falls into the pool on his back.
There.
Yeah. Hate to see it.
So he is just like Sal is in the pool. Okay. I think you still have an action left.
I do. I'm gonna flank the bear that's under Slate.
You're gonna flank the bear.
I think that's Harry. I'm gonna come around to Harry who bit me, and I'm gonna hit him, or I'm gonna get around him and try to hit him.
So you're underneath with Harry. Okay, and that was your last action. So it is now Rick's turn.
My time to shine.
You did.
Gotta try this if it works. I'm gonna try to taser the water directly next to the bear.
You're gonna taser the water.
That's in the pool.
All right. Go ahead and roll the aim for the pool.
Oh my god, a nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
+1.
All the bears were
There's
in
no
the
way they
same-
would have waited.
We should have just ran.
Plus my 8 plus 1, 29.
All right, so nat 20. That's fine.
How's the
Nice.
Go ahead and roll
Maybe it's-
damage.
Yeah, if you kill the leader, it's like
It is your time to shine.
4 plus 8 plus Laura's 1, 9.
So 9, and it's doubled because you crit.
Oh,
So
he's dead.
plus you fucking just shocked the entire pool. Sal shakes from the electricity, not a lot because he's a big fat bear, but he does kind of shake, and kind of just like you see him put one paw up as he slowly sinks towards the bottom of the pool. And you hear Honey yell out, "Sal!" And she is angry.
who's that, Honey?
That was Honey.
So, like, how long is the pool electrified for?
Good question.
It's not anymore. It's over. Yeah.
It's a one.
Honey doesn't electrify it for a minute.
Yeah. So
Then I will also time to get ready again to give me +1 AC and take 5 less damage.
okay. Good. So that is it. And then Slate's turn.
Okay, so Harry is like how far away from me?
He's behind you.
Harry is right next to you. Yes.
Sal is dead, right?
Sal's dead.
Yeah.
And Honey looks like just under 5 feet away.
Honey is which one's Honey? This one?
Honey's the one on
Yeah,
top.
we'll say Honey is about a little bit more than 5 feet. Sorry, it's not quite in the space. It's kind of like magneting to the spaces, but yeah, not in your physical reach.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Amy,
Wait.
I'm sorry, Ruby and Mike, I'll give you both a hero point for that little thing. Yeah,
We still have the ones that carried over from before.
sure.
Free Lucy.
3 then.
Can I throw an IED right between Honey and this no-name bear next to her?
Throw it beyond the other 2 bears so it hits less of us.
It won't hit. It won't hit you guys.
Okay.
But you do have to aim for one of them.
Is it your plan for that?
Yeah.
You can use it for reroll. Or, I mean, that's better.
Oh
Okay.
man, I just had a line for Sal. Too bad he's dead.
You can go back and do it.
Before he
Nope.
died, he said, "You really poked the bear on that one."
Worth it.
I aim for Honey.
Aim for Honey. Okay, go ahead and take your attack roll.
All right.
Gotta catch my bearings.
I got
There it is.
it's just the number plus whatever
Plus 7.
adders
Plus
at my
1 for
plus.
me.
Plus 7 plus 1. So plus 8. Yep.
Okay, so 13.
13 is not going to do it. So you kind of throw something with a smirk on your face. You toss it at Honey, and it lands at Honey's feet, and she just kind of looks at it and like kind of paws at it a little bit, and it doesn't go off.
Pause.
She's like, "That was cute." Yeah, you still have. You have moved, so you still have one action left.
Raise my shield again.
Raise your shield. Okay. Okay. Now it is Lucy's turn.
So defensive.
You get him.
Is there any chance before the bears go again, when we finish, we could call it?
After my turn.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, it's fine. It's getting pretty late.
As long as the bears can't attack us while we're
Yeah, they're gonna attack you while you guys aren't playing.
Just wake up and we're dead tomorrow.
We'll wake up. Bears are sniffing our dead bodies.
The map and we're just all gone. It's the
Are we
bears.
still alive? And they say, barely.
Alright. I'm gonna go.
I'll be the comedian
Next time. I'm gonna be like, after hanging out with Dina for so many days back to back, I've given up comedy.
I'm gonna go. If I go right above the 2 bears there.
That's like a So you'd be jumping into like a lower area.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Hate to see it.
Stay safe, Lucy. We need you to.
Maybe heal Dina.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah, like you
took a
promised
lot
you
of
would.
damage.
right.
Like, I worked
So you're gonna
Yeah.
use
Is 2 actions. I'm gonna. That's good, Java. For Dino.
so D10.
Does my healing get a +1, or it's just attacks and damage?
I'll give you +1. Yeah, sure.
Word.
Yeah.
Normally it's probably not, but
So that's a 8 + 4 + 1.
so
Yo,
13.
that's my whole shit back. Yes, I
Alright,
am a
and
max.
then you've got 1 action left.
Bless you.
And so I think Inspiring Tune is about to run out, right? This was the second round. of
Everyone,
music?
it was 2 rounds ago that she did that.
Yeah. So
So I'll do that with a little I'm still standing. Yeah.
I'm still standing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, cool. So everyone's inspired. You can roll your performance check.
I'm absolutely inspired.
17 plus.
Oh, yeah, it's good. 17's good. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's gonna last 2 rounds again for you guys.
Love to see it.
And I guess we'll call it there. Till tomorrow.
You got 1 bear dead, 3 left.
It's the bear's turn.
Yeah, it's gonna start again with the Bears' turn. The Bears that are left.
They're angry.
Go from there.
Wow. Sal's toasty.
He could jump back out of the pool.
Sal's dead. Sal's dead.
He's
Sal is
dead.
There's
done.
smoke coming from Sal as he goes down, reaching one
Oh,
hand.
boy.
Oh, we're gonna grab them guts, Sal.
Oh, yeah.
Bear guts.
We have some bear guts.
Rat bear stew.
Oh, and the last, I know. Can I drop the rat guts even in the middle of an encounter?
You
Yeah,
can.
it won't even-
It'll cost you an action to just.
Oh, well.
Never mind.
Can I make some bear jerky?
After the fight.
Yes.
Yeah, it
Good
takes-
session,
it's gonna
guys. Yeah. Hope
GG's.
you guys are enjoying where the story's going. You are making some progress.
This is what it says. I'm not sure if we're even supposed to be here, but we found some bears, so let's fucking fight.
I assume if he had a map for them, it was something
He had
that
a
was
map.
intended.
He had names. It was planned.
we may have.
Who knows how many battle maps I have prepared, and where those bears could have showed up.
That was just a random
Sure.
false. He threw it up there.
There are DM secrets that.
There are nothing but bears from here on out, so he says like 1,000 of those maps
Yep.
in every place we go.
I feel bad fighting so many animals. I'm like,
Right?
No, animal cruelty.
I mean, remember they were people also.
yeah, but that means they were even less evil. They didn't need.
I
Right,
kinda
I
feel-
know. Yeah.
I kind of
Pretty
feel like
sure
the
they're all
letter
harmless
opener.
too,
I
so-
think the letter opener is the one that changes them back, and like you have to stab them in the wound from the Therian blade.
Oh.
Hold on, let me stab you.
Can I stab you in your belly?
Give me your Therian wound.
Yeah, just like lift your arms up like
Or
this.
is this generations of mutants, or did each one of these
No.
people get stabbed?
I feel like it
don't know
hasn't
the answer to
been
that
maybe
question.
one generation. It seems like it hasn't been too long.
I mean, you know that there were some children in the Weeping City.
Yeah, they ran and
But they were very young, and like they're. I mean, obviously there was the baby.
That may be a new generation that was never stabbed. That's true. I mean, people still
They're
get
bored.
even if you're mutants.
Pretty fucked up if you stab
It reminds me of like the mutants from Futurama in the sewers.
It makes me think of like X-Men. It's the same kind of deal with like the Morlocks. Yes, very similar.
All right, guys.
I
Not
always
bad
like. I always like make. I have too much content because like I thought that tomorrow we might have gotten to the end of the whole thing. I don't think it's
That's
gonna, I don't think it's gonna happen. We're probably gonna have to do at least 2 more sessions. So yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got. We have to cut out early tomorrow. Is that what someone said?
Yeah, I'm going to jump off for around like 10, 15
okay,
or something.
okay. Yeah, so
Gotta wake up at like 5 o'clock.
2 hours is what we've been doing. That's a pretty good sesh.
That's
So, I assume we're starting around 8, not like later, right?
It's not
right,
letting me.
yeah, around
Yeah.
8's
Bye.
good.
Okay, guys. Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right, guys.
In the morrow.
All right,
Yeah.
guys.